Yo, what's up? Thank you, Kudiri, for the 15. Appreciate that. Well, good to see you. Hi guys, hope you're all doing well on Thursday. Appreciate it. Today is going to be a little bit of an interesting day. Actually, we got a couple, not a couple, but we have 2 sponsored streams coming up. Today's the first one. Ah, yes, perfect timing. Thank you, Nightbot. Later we're going to be playing Ragnarok. Oh, look at more ads. Look at all my ads, guys. I turned that back on because I need to hit that $20 so I can stop doing it. We're going to be playing Ragnarok Begins later today after we finish up this setup file. And next week we're going to play a game, I believe it's called Sacred Summons, which I don't have too much information on because I think it's like it's a newer game that's getting released and they haven't even released the information to me, but we're doing that on next Tuesday. So we got a couple of sponsor streams coming in to give you guys some looks at some new games coming out. And I'm very excited to try them out. I'm very excited to try this one game out a little bit later. First we do some business, and we're going to set this file up for Sunday. So we do 51-120. Look at this lovely combination right there. We're gonna do 51-120 today to give me some more practice in the higher floors. So far since our journey of kind of getting into Machinist like really hardcore, we have successfully been able to clear 2 times in a row, which is nice. And the last time we cleared on Tuesday was actually pretty satisfying because my palms were pretty gnarly, to say the least. Were pretty gnarly after we wrapped up the practice run for the AGDQ run. They weren't like great, but we still were able to pull it through. So that's a good thing. But yes, today, let's just relax, let's chill. Let's get this run in, and we'll have a good one. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good day. Mine, I guess I can call it a business call. I had a business call earlier when I woke up this morning, followed by some very fun IRL things that I usually do on Thursdays now. And then we are here. Did some YouTube stuff to set it all up, because I get some. I'm kind of like a little bit behind on the YouTube stuff, but I'm more or less staying on track with how at least the main channel's going. I'm very behind on the on my variety channel. My variety channel is just kind of, I'm trying there, but you know, it's just like additional work, and I'm trying to get that up there, but that's a little slower. Everything else is pretty good. Mochi, hello. I did review a little bit of the video we did on Tuesday with Frosty. Definitely have some good ideas to try to fix it for next time. Definitely I'm still going to be taking feedback. That video is going to be on YouTube next Thursday. I was thinking about pushing out that video as soon as possible, but I figured I'd just stay on schedule, and we're not really in a rush to, and it'll give me some time to let it marinate in my brain as well. So we'll put that video up on the next Thursday on YouTube. We'll see if there's any feedback there. Planning with Frosty, I haven't really told him like a day yet, but when we were talking about it at the end of the stream, I was thinking of around maybe the week after Thanksgiving or the week after that, which would be, I think, the first week of December. And I think that would be good, and then we can squeeze in like one more or something like that. I really want to do the second one. I don't know if we need a third one, but you know, more practice will be certainly better in terms of getting that run set. And I honestly thought like there was a lot of things I felt like could be better on the run in terms of the execution, in terms of we can explain. I mean, there was some like really important things we should have talked about, and like we didn't even touch upon it, but it was definitely like YOLO, let's just see what happens kind of thing. And for that being like a YOLO, let's see what happened, I thought it was pretty good. I'm not even sad about that. Like I would be like, yeah, you know what, this was pretty good for GDQ kind of thing, which I am at least presently. I'm pretty happy about that. But we can do a lot better, in my opinion. I can do a lot better. I think Frosty did fantastic. I don't think he can do any better than he did. I thought he was the perfect compliment. I need to do better on my end. And there are definitely a lot of things that I was thinking about in terms of execution and everything like that. But my whole hope is just to get a nice presentation for the game. That's my goal. Represent you guys and the community in the best way I can, to the best of my ability. But I gotta tell you, like, doing the runs for as long as I have nowadays, the years that we've been putting time into this, I definitely feel like I've slowed this run down. Like, sometimes when you're nervous, you probably feel like things are happening so fast that time flies and all that stuff. And I would say with this content, because I'm doing it so much, I feel like I've definitely slowed time down. I can think clearly, I can make decisions, so on and so forth. When we did that run for the practice, I felt like time was just... I said it on stream, I felt like time was literally melting. I didn't really realize how slow we were going and everything. It was just like, wow. I can't believe... Like, in my brain, I'm thinking... man, we got so much to talk about. Yeah, what's up, Zeno? We have so much to talk about. I gotta try to get this thing in. I gotta try to mention this thing. And I'm like, I can't have time. I gotta talk about this other thing. And it was just wow. But that's okay. That's why we practice. That's precisely why we practice. I don't have the Zeno, I hope you're doing good, by the way. I might be seeing Mr. Zeno at PAX East. I actually got my tickets to PAX East. But I am gonna try to get to a media pass. And Zeno, you know, if you're still listening, I was talking with my friend to get some clarification about signing up for the media pass. And she answers my questions. Like I was talking about, like, you know, what do I feel for this thing? What do I feel for that thing? And she answered my questions, and then she goes, you know, if for some reason the media pass doesn't work out, you do have a backup plan, and you can host a panel. I'm like, host a panel? Huh. Host a panel, alright. Well, what would I host? I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have quite the interesting next couple of months. I don't know if doing a deep dungeon solo, yeah, like a solo kind of MMO experience is gonna be way too niche for a panel, but it costs, like, I'll think about it. I'm not entirely opposed to the idea, but that's one thought that didn't cross my mind. You know, how to solo MMO and enjoy it or something like that, right? I don't know if that's way too niche, but I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care who shows up. Like what's funny is, like, I imagine if you want to host a panel, you hope people show up and listen to you. I don't know if I'd care, like, if people show up. Like, yeah, hey, I got my free pass. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, Government Mule? Yeah, I don't know. But I would give it some really deep consideration, that's for sure. I just have to see if I do get a media pass, if I can get rid of my tickets. Which I think you can, but I'm unsure. Like, they asked for my name on the tickets, and I just put my real name, because I wasn't sure if I'd cause a problem if I put in my gamer tag. It 100% be an interesting topic, and I feel the crowd is always rooting for... Really? Oh man, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't give me confidence on the... I was kind of hoping you're like, you know what, actually, terrible idea. Really shouldn't do it. We'll think about it. I gotta see like what the time period is, because I don't know, like, if I get a media pass and then a panel thingy, like, if that works out. The face it? No, I'm not the face of GDQ. Are you kidding me? That's like J-Hobbs and, like, Kizaron and, like, all them. I'm just a runner, man. Oh, dude. They released if anyone's interested, I'd retweeted this on Twitter. The Yeti, which is the big sponsor for GDQ, they released the attendee t-shirts. So basically, the t-shirts that you can get if you wanted to have some souvenir for attending GDQ as a viewer, and the shirts look so badass. I ordered like a hoodie and a t-shirt, but I am gonna get a runner shirt for free as being the runner, and they didn't show us the design yet. They basically said the design is very similar, except it's just a different variant, like a different color. And I don't think I'm gonna have it when I do the run though. I don't know if it'll arrive before the run. I think it's after. And the attendee shirt you get in the beginning of February, so that you're not even getting on the time. But that's fair. They look really good. I'm pretty excited about that. SE should be there this year, my guess is, by the way. They did do PAX AW. Oh, you know what? They're not, okay, so a lot of content creators, a lot of friends of mine that I know about, they were hired by Square Enix to host to do some hosting for the Square Enix the 14 booth. I don't think I'm in I'm almost certain I wouldn't be in the front runner for that. I mean, I could do that, but I don't know. But that's the thought. But yeah, I guess that would be interesting, huh? They do have the mask protocol in there. Not that I'm sure people are gonna care about, but yo, what's up, Zevin? Hollywood me? Oh my god. Hope it's blue. The attendee shirt is black. But yeah, that would be kind of cool if it is blue. Although all the names in Discord for GDQ is pink, I don't care, dude. If it's pink, I don't really care. I mean, they probably don't go with they probably go with some type of neutral color, which means probably not blue. But I'm doing amazing. Had a great day today, just a wonderful day, and now I'm with you guys, so I can't complain. Taranko said, I was running machinist and was killing it, grinding through the floors in less than 30 minutes, got to 100, and my dumbass forgot to use Strike and Seal, so I died to the ads. Oh. You know what? It happens. Now you know what's gonna happen, Taranko. You're never gonna forget that. You locked out of memory, you're gonna walk into that boss fight, you literally will not forget it. What happens? Also, Sue Carlos, thanks to follow 13 minutes ago. I was probably just on some type of monologue. So I'm sorry I didn't say hello to that right away. Oh, you probably followed when I was transitioning scenes. That's why I didn't see it. Rip. Apologies. But if you're still here, thank you for that follow. Alright, well, I'll think about it. I'll think about the panel. Yeah. It's so funny because I've said this before, I'm such an introvert. Except if I'm given a task to do, if I'm given a task and a duty and a mission, I will do it. I don't care kind of what I need to do. It's as long as I'm in control of what I need to do, then it's fine. So for me, as long as I know the topic, which I do, it's not gonna be that bad, I guess, but I guess I just handle it like I'm streaming. But yeah. I just need to see what my time period would be. Because if I get a media pass and I don't want to do a panel, I get both. It's I just want to go in. I just want to go in and just exist over there. Enjoy my 2 days and that's it. I mean, if they're gonna pay for my lodgings, then maybe that's a different story. It's oh well, okay, all right. But I don't think they're paying for my lodgings. But I might spend the weekend over there in Boston. I'm only planning to go 2 days. Probably spend the weekend over there. Because I feel like I'm not gonna... I almost considered 3 days. Because I wasn't gonna do 4 days. I don't think I was gonna do 4 days. So I would probably do maximum 3 days, but I figured, let's do 2 days. I can get my fill in 2 days probably. So I remember when I did E3, that was a 3-day event, and I spent the first day scouting, the second day executing, Like, first day, like, you walk around the whole thing, you look at what's there, you know, maybe if the line is short, you stand in the line. And just kind of get the feel of the whole thing. And then day 2 was like, from day 1, it's like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And you stand in the line no matter how long it took, kind of thing. At least that's how we looked at it. And then day 3 was like, okay, let's just see if I missed anything. Which, honestly, I didn't miss that much stuff. Like, I kind of got what I wanted. It was also, that was the day that I bought my chair. This one, the one I'm sitting on in E3. I finally made the decision there, because I guess I had extra time to do so. But it was kind of like I was killing time. I didn't really, I probably didn't need the 3rd day. But I took advantage of it. I think 2 days will be fine. Oh, at least I'm getting different ads now. I just gotta hit $20 for that, guys, and then I'm good to go. You're probably not gonna see that again. I didn't quite like that ad system too well. It was initially a decent idea, but once I found out that to get the most of it, I really have to have you guys interact with the ads, that really pissed me off. And I'm not at all for that. You want candy corn for dinner? Was that what it was? I just want something to work. I don't want it to kind of work and then not really work. Hey, Diseased. Just want to say thank you for recommending how you bought it, loving it? I'm proud to convince you on that game. I think that game, if you Diseased, maybe you can agree with me now that you're playing it. I know it got the mixed reviews. I don't know if like we had that conversation. I don't remember who I was talking about it with, so I apologize. But I feel like if you give that game an hour and just sink into it and just see what it's all about for like an hour or two, I think most of the time you'll probably be like, yeah, this game is pretty badass. And yeah, it's great, and I can't wait. We're gonna play it again tomorrow, probably early again. And I just can't wait to keep diving into that game because the story is so compelling. I want to know what's happening. I have like one quest that I'm still trying to locate. I got new features at the end of stream last time. And I just want to keep learning about that game. It's really good. I am curious and not looking for an answer. I am curious like how much more the game I have left. Because I feel like I am like moving along now that I've kind of finished a lot of the side stuff. But it took me just a couple hours. Yeah, it's just that is what Stardew Valley did to me, Diseased. Because it's always like, you know what, tomorrow I'll try to do this, this, and that. And then the day finishes and it's like, you know what, today, the next day, let me try to do this, this, and this. You know what, 3 days from now, I got this, this, and this. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, 5 hours are gone. But I still have so much to do. You gotta love a game that does that. That you just look forward to. Yo, what's up, Biptech? How you doing, man? Happy Thursday. You just love a game that does that to you. Play a game that to have fun. Go figure. Really? Every time. Stardew Valley and Oxygen. Not included. Delete time fast and Oxygen not included. What is that game about? I don't think I've heard about that game. For me it was Heroes of Might and Magic 3 back in the day. Heroes of Might and Magic 3. None of the Heroes of Might and Magic that have released as of lately has been close to that. But Heroes of Might and Magic 3 was just quite the game that you just wanted to just, you know, it was 100% one more. I hope at some point you'll be able to play. I will. I mean, I accepted the creator. I got a code for it, Severin, and I did download it onto my PS5. I think I will get to it. It's just when am I getting to it is slightly the problem. But I think a game like that has already been released, already exists. I can at least bank on the fact that I don't really have that timeline like I do with other games. You know, like I don't want to play Harvestella like a month later. I don't want to play Fire Emblem a month or two later after release when I have the opportunity to play it on release. This game, Like, you know, if people had already played it, well, they already played it, or they played the OG one. I don't really have to worry about that, and I don't have another game after Octopath 2 and Theater Rhythm. I think the only one is, what, 16? And then Rebirth? That's it? I don't really think I have a game after that that I can recall, or that was talked about. I think that's where Tactics Ogre would slot in. Oh yeah, that's right. Loken, you keep suggesting me games. That's right, that's right. And that's true. I do want to do that one time. You know, if I do need a game or something, and if I really want to push variety. You're right. Oni's a great game. You manage to space Connolly and you build base highly in depth. 14 does that to me when I have specific goals. Minecraft does that to me. Did that for me. What kind of game do I want to play? I'm a JRPG gamer. JRPG predominantly. And that's why it's a little tough now. I think the thing is, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say JRPG. The reason why is because I'm keeping up with basically all the JRPGs, right? So I guess it's more like, what games are there that I can try? Like, Stray was a nice experiment. I did like Stray. Dome Keeper was kind of cool. That was one of my first roguelikes I kind of played in general, not including Deep Dungeon. Yo, Disease Yak, thanks for the 2 months, man. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you thoroughly enjoy Harvestella as much as I did. I think the game definitely deserves some praise. It's a very well done game. Let me see. There's always Escape from Tarbok. I heard about that game. A Man of Loken's Age had a vast backlog games in mind. I was gonna say a lot of my variety isn't JRPG. You're right. My JRPG is certainly the... Hold on. Let's just chill on the music for a second. JRPG is definitely my top billing of games. Stray, Dome Keeper, we did that. What else did we do? We did Yangard. Yangard was a roguelike, but that struck me because it just looked kind of interesting. It was a turn-based roguelike, so not JRPG, but SRPG roguelike. Trombone Champ, which is funny. That was a rhythm game. Was the only played? Oh, Dwarf. Dwarf was alright. I would say Dwarf was not a bad game. That was like turret defense action game, but that's probably, I gotta say, that's probably like the least like game I played so far. If I had to rank everything I've played this year, that's probably the least one I liked. Do I consider it? Oh yeah, I consider it. Oh yeah, Harvestella is JRPG like 10,000%. I mean, it's a farming sim JRPG. Like Loken, what would you define as a JRPG in your own definition? Like for me, a JRPG is right. Well, I mean, I guess it's adjusted because action RPG is kind of the new thing, the new trend. But essentially, battle, heavy story, and deep, whatever. In my brain, it's like FF type game. It's like, well, I guess FF revolving, right? Like evolving, right? So you had the turn base and into the action RPG. But even if you do an FF game, it's what? Fantasy world, deep character stories, battle, right? Like a general JRPG. So like if it falls along those lines, even if it's adjacent, I just call it JRPG. Like Fire Emblem's JRPG to me. Yeah. Persona's definitely JRPG. Shin Megami. So those are like how I would kind of classify as JRPG, and not even necessarily from Japan. Although majority of them are from Japan. But along those lines of that type of game. Like interesting. Like would I consider Scarlet Nexus a JRPG? I think I would still think Scarlet Nexus is a JRPG. A lot of Tales games are like straight. I just like definitely. Yeah, Pokemon's a JRPG. That's hands down JRPG to me. Although the story's not, I guess, in depth, but I would not categorize that anything else than a JRPG. don't come to mind. So you don't consider. But what's the reason why you don't consider Triangle and Tactics Ogre as not a JRPG? Like, would you consider Final Fantasy Tactics a JRPG? Like, I would, right? I mean, it's a different form of JRPG because it's SRPG, but it's still JRPG. For some reason, tactics games are separate from JRPG. From your definition, or like an actual true definition. Would something like Monster Hunter be? I would not consider Monster Hunter World. Let's say Monster Hunter World. I would not consider that a JRPG to me. I just feel that's like an action adventure. You know, like I don't really recall the story there. Not really a deep story there. But I wouldn't consider that because I guess it is more actiony. But then that's where the lines blur, Government Mule. Because think of 16. 16 is pure action RPG. There is like literally there's no longer any turn-based in that thing. So if you kind of think of it that way, then wouldn't Monster Hunter kind of fall in that thing? But I wouldn't consider it personally. Really? I always consider Tactics as Final Fantasy Tactics as a JRPG to me. Like how else would I explain it? Just SRPG? Just a strategy tactical game? Entirely subjective. Okay, my votes. Always Trails kind of FC, but oh yeah, Trails is certainly JRPG. I think Southerner, because I've been watching Sharpie Dressman do Trails of Cold Steel. I think if you make it feel anime, because like Final Fantasy doesn't feel anime to me. I don't know if you guys felt like that. Like maybe some of them do feel anime, but I think if you make a game very anime, so maybe like Scarlet Nexus, Tales, Trails, like I think that just automatically makes it a JRPG to me. I don't know how else you describe it. Like it's a JRPG. We'll see 1 are not bad games, not indicative series, and everyone starts there. Yeah, Sharp never played those Trails games before, so he started with Legend of Cold Steel 1 and is currently playing 2. So I've been experiencing that through his gameplay. It's pretty neat. The stories are like insanely in depth. They're a lot of fun to watch. Danganronpa is anime. Would you call Elden Ring a JRPG? No. No. Elden Ring to me is just an action game. I mean, it's an action RPG, but I would not call it a JRPG. Like, it doesn't have an in-depth story to me, so I would not consider that a JRPG to me. So Rich Sky if you do, but it's 2D, but the story is insane. You won't find a better writing anywhere. Interesting, alright. Oh. Give me that rage. Boom, boom. You think you categorize God of War as JRPG? Like I would put Elden, God of War, like Forspoken coming out, which I was able to try. Forspoken, those games would be just an action game to me. I would not think of them as a JRPG because kind of like Loken, to him a JRPG is like Final Fantasy, and they're nowhere near Final Fantasy. Again, it gets weird because you then have to now consider the 16. And 16 is going to probably get closer to that, but we'll see kind of how they decide to do that. And then it'll just get kind of muddled after that. Nothing more JRPG than dad issues. That's fair. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I personally wouldn't consider that, but that's fair. No, I would say it's just the way they do the game. For me, Patchwork, like I would not say like it has to be Japanese for that. Not at all. Like I would almost say something like Genshin is pretty close to JRPG, but not really. Like it's kind of, but not really. And that's like a Chinese game. I mean, it was voiced by Japanese, kind of, but it's basically a Chinese game. Yeah. I think it's more of a style established in the 90s. Gotcha. So what it meant to you 10 years ago could be different for you now? If you're asking me, potentially. By the way, we are playing Ragnarok Begins later. It's a new mobile game. And we're gonna check it out. I actually purposely didn't really look up too much about the game because I wanted to experience it fresh, which I always do. That's my MO. I always do that. But it did look pretty cool. So we'll play it out for about 2 hours later. And a couple of people were actually interested in that game. Like, a couple of people are actually playing that game. So much variation in JRPG just to blanket them. Yeah, no, you're not. Yeah, you're right, Patchwork. And it's ever changing too. So there is a Ragnarok Online. I don't think it's the same thing. I guess when we played, you guys can tell me because I never played Ragnarok Online. Because I'm like, oh, it's like Ragnarok Online. Then I looked up Ragnarok Online. Like, this is not the game I'm playing. I'm playing Ragnarok Begins. But I think it's related. Dink. I think if you played Ragnarok, you would know. Well, I didn't, so I wouldn't know. It basically has no bearing in my decision. It's not a new MMO. I think this one is categorized as an MMO. So like, hold on. Let me bring up their thingy. It doesn't even tell me. The game. Oh, there we go. The Tale of Ragnarok Online from 100 years ago. While tensions continue to grow between the worshippers of Odin in the kingdom of the Rune Migarts, and the worshippers of Freyja in Aruna Felts. Chaos erupted through the continent due to the sudden disappearance of Pope Aruna Felts. So yes? Does that help? Poggies? Imagine trying to get someone to play Ragnarok Online if they only ever played modern MMOs or game, they wouldn't last. Oh, I wouldn't either. Like I've talked about, like, we used to play FF11 here, but I would never go back to FF11. Not for a subscription. I did go back to 11 on a private server for a little bit, but I wouldn't take that game seriously, like replacing 11, replacing 14, or dedicated like a real MMO. Like I would like to put time into it. No way in hell. Like when I played this MMO, for certain things I played because I'm competitive, or I want to stay ahead, or I have some time invested into it, so I can at least do things like up to pace. But like to catch up on an MMO, there's so much time you need to put into it. Yeah, I remember them fondly. I've always said that I would only go back to 11 if you shoved me in a time machine. Put me in a time machine, put me in DeLorean, send me back to 2008, and then I'll enjoy that game. I have to play it in that time period. I can't play it now. Or even the private servers don't do justice. Am I picking up the new Pokemon? I've been off Pokemon for a while, Yona. It is not in my list of things to do. I don't have time for it either. I'll be finishing up Harvestella. We'll see if I have time for Tactics Ogre, which is unlikely because I want to play that game and make sure I beat it. But our next priority is Crisis Core in December 13th. I'm playing that game pretty hard, like I am for Harvestella right now. When we used to... Oh, was that when we did... Was that campaign, Xeno? Oh my gosh, that's a good era. The Wings of the Goddess? I'll take it. Actually, I did like it, Xeno, when we were in the Treasure of Autogon area, though. That was a good era. Had a lot, like, that was Assault, Nizal, and all that. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that era. But Wings of the Goddess was really fun. Before you got to Abyssey, which I liked Abyssey, but Abyssey definitely shifted the game into, like, very, very different territories. All MMOs were product of time, they had way more in common, but yeah. And they made sense at the time, but now you're kind of used to what a modern MMO is, and the conveniences of it. It's gonna be hard to kind of ever return to it in a serious format, like a really serious, I'm gonna become like one of the better players in the game kind of thing. Like, that's how I want to play a game. I want to play a game to be like really, really good at it. I don't want to play a game just to play it to kill time. Like, I want to have goals to achieve. If I'm gonna play a game casually, then actually it's really rare. I've tried to actually find a game that I can say I play casually, and I never stick with it longer than a day. I'm like, I'm gonna play this just on my free time, just to kill some time. I never last with it. Like, I have to have like serious goals in the game anytime. And that's why with the variety games it works out, because my goal is to beat the game. That's it. I'm gonna beat the game. What more do you ask for? I'm just gonna try to beat the game. And try to go like try to defeat as much of the game as possible, get everything that I can find without guides and such. Like, that's important to me too. You would rather die than wear Crocs, but it's like 20% off. At least the ads are actually pertinent. First time seeing an ad? Yes, it is our very rarely working ad program that I've signed up for before. A couple, like, since September. But I don't really like it that much, because there's a lot of particulars to it. So it's an extension. Like, unlike Twitch ads, where Twitch ads will cut into the content and like actually give you a literal ad break, this one is the unintrusive ads, so it just shows up on the screen. It gives you an ad, and then if you want to interact with it or not, there it is. The problem with this ad that I found, and it's not a problem that they have, this is just how it works. Like, they have 3 different types of ads in this system. It's called the show. 3 different kinds of ads. The one you're seeing is the unintrusive ads, and basically I do get revenue for you guys just to look at it. You see it, you acknowledge its existence, whether you intend to or not. I get revenue out of it. Then you have ads that show up where the person has to click the link. Like, you need to click the link, or I don't get anything out of it. And then the third one is you need to click the link and actually click through the product. Like, actually go through the page and click the page product. So the latter two are going to like show up more often, but to me that's pointless if no one's gonna touch it, and no one's gonna touch those ads. Like unless I'm like, hey guys, hit that link, you're gonna make me money. Like, I don't know, I don't like that. I just want you guys to just be here and enjoy your time here. So it would have been nice if it made me more cash, but it just doesn't. Like, I've had it since September, and they do payouts every $20. And like, as of today, I was at $17, and I've had that thing on, by the way, every single stream from September till now. But you rarely see it, because the ads where you just have to look at it, where you just look at it and you don't have to interact with it, and I get pennies out of it. They don't have that like stocked all the time. Like, it's something that they have to load up, and which I don't understand. Like, I just assuming that the ads will always be there, but no, they have like a limited amount that they can show per stream, and then after a while, I bet you in like an hour, those ads will just disappear. They're not gonna show up again. Like, it's just like, okay. Like, I guess that's how it works. Yo, what's up, Nightfish? Oh, Nightfish, you changed your name back. Ads are shoved in my face so much that they honestly just irritated me. Yeah, I know. It was an experiment. Honestly, I was going to be curious how you guys thought about it, and to be fair, like, if it made me enough revenue, then I would consider it, and I kind of would, in a way, like, massage it into you guys, like, hey, you know, there's this ad that we have, it's helping out the stream, you know, so on and so forth. But it isn't. I think it's more of, I think it's just not really worth keeping. I mean, if it plays all those ads that you're seeing and I'm barely getting a penny out of it, like, it's just not, you know. It would be different if, it'd be different if that ad plays and I'm getting, like, $1 per ad or something, or even more than that. Like, that would be like, you know what, guys, I hope it's okay with you, something like that. But I'm not, so. But I'm trying to, right now, I'm playing it right now, because, like, as I mentioned, their threshold is like $20. I'm at 17, so I get the payout, and then I think I'm good with that. I think I'm just gonna dump it. Well, actually, to be fair, Night Vision, I don't know what the actual bounce rate is. I mean, you might think they do, but in reality, there is a bounce rate to certain ads, and the unintrusive ads are way less likely that someone will bounce out of it. Not to mention, streams like this, sometimes you're not even looking at the screen, to be fair. So it's not gonna be, something that you can, it's not something that will be that annoying, and it's not in the way of the main stream. Like, you'll see it, it'll be there for 15 seconds, and that's it. The ones that definitely are annoying for sure and are kind of unavoidable are the ones that we have to, like, it cuts the stream, you see an ad show up, you don't see me talking, see it, like, go into, like, a picture-in-picture. Those are the ones from Twitch, but it does make a good chunk of money for the streamer, and it's hard to kind of deny that. So, the balance there is just to do what I can to make it as best of an experience as I can. Give you guys warnings, make sure I time it so that you don't miss too much action. Like, that's the best we can do. But I do make a pretty decent amount per month for playing the Twitch ads, and so it justifies it. The less intrusive it is, the least it pays, and as it eventually is more prone to abuse and farming. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Confused. You're not wrong at all. It's just, I would have been okay, Confused, if, like, it was consistent. I think amongst anything else, I would have been okay if every single stream, it kicked in every so often. Like, 30 seconds, like, I'm sorry, it's like 30 minutes, okay. You get an ad every 30 minutes, it shows up for 15 seconds, I can give you guys a heads up, be like, hey, we're gonna have this thing here. I can have you guys get conditioned for it, but, like, again, it shows up for 2 hours, and then it disappears for, like, a week. I don't see it again. And it's just, to me, that's irritating. Like, I would have been okay if it's consistent, but it's not. As like a fundraiser nights where 20% of the dinner sales go to charity, I'm like, I'll give them $5, save myself 25 takeout. Bounce rate is one metric but sometimes viewers' perception of a stream lowers something too. It happens yeah. The struggles I had to do with live sending special to try and keep ads from running this really experience. Yeah, I mean, you have to be pretty creative, Magnets, to weave them in. I mean, one of the jokes that we had, right, that was gonna be the most brutal joke for the viewers. If I really wanted to, like, double down or triple down on the ads, it's like, hey guys, so we're about to get to the Behemoth Burst, but I'm gonna go hit ads, so, like, if you want to see the Behemoth Burst, you just have to sub the channel. It just has to be that way. Like, that would be horrible, because the Behemoth Burst is a minute, and I can play 2-minute ads, Like, that's just like, rip, dude. But, I don't know. You just have to be creative. I know creators are getting more into it. I went to the webinar that Twitch had, explaining the ad incentive program, giving us this, like, reasoning as to why we should do it and why they're doing it and all this stuff. And that's one of the things they told me. One of the first things they said. This was one of the examples to give. Did you guys ever watch the old Saturday morning cartoons? And when you watch these things, like, I'm watching Avatar little by little, and Avatar does this sometimes, where, like, as they're about to reach a commercial break, the music gets dramatic, the characters, like, look into the camera all surprised, and then the ad comes up, and he's like, well, you can do something like that on your stream. Give the people a warning, give them some audio cue, tell them the ad's coming up so they can kind of mentally prepare for it, and then that's a better experience than just popping it open. And I gotta say, like, watching streams where I'm just chilling in the stream and all of a sudden an ad just kicks in, like just boom, this ad kicks in. What if I'm engaged in that conversation? I wasn't ready for it, and that's why I try my best to be like, hey guys, ad coming up, we're gonna do it here, like I give you an warning, and I think that works out. Sheila, good morning, how you doing? Good to see you. I just saw you. And then they play the first ad super quick. It's like an instant. Hope you slept well. I had a pretty good day. My day was good while you were passed out. I caught a cold overnight, so I took the morning off and... Oh, my bad. My bad. No more hanging out with Sheila anymore. I just get her sick all the time. Me. Yeah, why'd I give you the cold? I don't know, sharing is caring, I guess. I'm good, Had a good day today. Wow. Ching? Okay, let's go. Contagion of the internet? Or was it? Yeah, it's good. It was a great day today. I had a wonderful day today. Yeah, we get better. I've just been doing too much, I think. Yeah, that's a fact. You have been doing too much. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. So, like, I'm gonna suggest you get out of the stream and go back to sleep. Get out of here. Bye. See ya. Everyone, Sheila, she's leaving the stream to go sleep. See you later. Sheila's super COVID. It's okay. I regularly kick people out of my stream for reasons. Like all my buddies who playing Harvestella, they're like, hey, I can't stay because like you're ahead of me, and I don't want spoilers. And I'm like, yeah, good, get out of here. I don't want to see you. Thanks for opening the tab. Get out of my stream. You know, friends, good friends. You know, good friends. Rip Cheetah. Steel. Oh, steel. Okay. Oh, because I used it. Duh. Also, I guess I'll have to... I guess we'll talk, guys. We'll talk. I'm sure maybe Monday or something we'll talk about it, but I feel like, I'm gonna have to go find a new social media soon. The trying times that we have nowadays. I haven't got Necromancy, I can't watch it. Yeah, rip, dude. Spoiler! Spoiler! It's a disaster? No, that's an understatement. Because I've been trying to rack my brain of, like, I know Zeno's been talking about one of the ones that he's been going to. It's like, it's actually an interesting kind of, thought process of what happens if, like, Twitch just doesn't exist. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. Essentially they've closed offices to, like, Monday, and, like, whoever's left in the company was, like, I think something like, they were brought into, like, some emergency meeting to, like, discuss, I think, how to build a better Twitter or something, and then, like, they all started to just leave the call. So, they kind of just, like, don't have a company. They kind of just don't have people working there. Which is, you know, whatever. Sonic Creator gets arrested? Is it PG? Like, if it's anything not PG, I think, like, you know, we'll leave that alone. Wait, how did he get arrested for something PG? I don't know. Insider trading? Oh. Unfortunate. Well. Good thing they just released a new Sonic game. I'm sure that'll help. While it... Damn. Well, fun for the whole family, yes. Fun for many families, Sig, that's for sure. Oh, fun. Well, it's okay, guys. We'll all survive. We have Discord. I'm rebirthing my MySpace account. So if anyone wants to follow me on MySpace, I'll be over there. I'll post all my go live tweets on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll post all my go live posts on MySpace. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we'll figure it out. It shouldn't be that hard. You're good. What? Well, I no longer have 6 support. That feels bad. Play out. What's wait? Oh my god. I kind of forgot about the social features on Play Online. Should I web dev and I'll pay it. I'll give you money. I'll give you money. I'll subscribe to it. Just make it blue, like something blue. I'm good. 14 companion. Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god, we should suggest that. We should suggest that to all the 14 gamers. Hey guys, do you know that there's this companion app we could all talk to each other on? It's like the greatest technology ever. What happened to MySpace? It just like I think like realistically it just got outdated, right? Because Facebook was kind of the mature MySpace. The more kind of cleaned up older MySpace, and then everyone just kind of shifted into Facebook, and then eventually all the other ones kind of showed up. I think it's still there. I don't know if anyone kind of is doing anything with it, but I'm pretty sure it's still there. Hey Daraban! It is going well today. We're gonna have a pretty interesting stream. We're gonna be playing Ragnarok Begins later on today. Try a new game out. We are sponsored for that game. Pretty excited to try it out. And then next week we're playing another sponsored game called, I believe it's called Sacred Summons. And that game looks pretty interesting too. I think they're both MMOs. I think I keep getting MMO-like games to sponsor, and I'm like, I'm all for it. Let's go. I'm good for that. I'm not gonna complain. As long as you know, you compensate my time. The guy who made it sold for 400 million. Oh. MySpace is for bands? Is it actually still existing? It's actually pretty funny if it is. Ooh. I'll pop it now. Good old 11. Hey, Miss D-Buns, how you doing? Good to see you, madam. How's life? How you doing? Good. I'm good! I had a good day. Long day today, but a good day today. Thank you for asking. I am now here, doing the thing. Doing the gaming thing. Miss D-Buns, it's always good to see you. Guys, D-Buns has been doing a lot of the... Oh, she is doing Machinist, by the way. I believe... Oh, wait. You didn't... D-Buns, you didn't disconnect out of your run last time, did you? Like, yesterday? Because I remember I popped into your stream and you were, like, doing the 150 boss. And then all of a sudden it went back and there was some, like... stream devastation, so I hope nothing happened to the run. Mochi Donuts yet? I do have Mochi Donuts now. It is open. It is opened as of November 12th. They are very, very good. I had, when I went there, they had strawberry fruity pebble and churros and funnel cake Mochi Donuts. I didn't try their bubble tea yet, though. They have bubble tea. I haven't tried yet. I'm trying next one. Please send. Yeah, let me send some mochi to Japan. Sounds like a great plan. They actually don't keep well. Like, they're really good fresh, but then as you get to the end of the day, I think you have to kind of reheat it for it to be a little bit better. Like, they're still good, but you can definitely see the diminishing quality of it. Had some issues with lag, so luckily... Oh, it crashed after one. Thank God. Okay, good. Thank God. I was really worried. Twitter's really going downhill much quicker than I expected. Honestly, I kind of expected it to quietly disappear. Quietly disappear? Why would you go quietly? Just like literally just blow it up in a spectacular fireworks. I know, it's good. It's so nice to have it nearby, that's for sure. Like, that is something I didn't expect in my area to be here, and here it is. I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, but MySpace still exists. Twitter is gonna just, like, vanish into thin air, that's the thing. Twitter gonna crumble. It's gonna go boom. It's gonna go boom. Yeah, so I don't know where we're gonna land up there. I'm probably, honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm probably gonna see and keep my ears on the ground and follow where most of the kiddos go from the 14. If you know what, if all the kiddos end up going to like, what's some really stupid social media? If they all go to Facebook, then I guess I'll go to Facebook, but I'm just gonna be really angry a bit with like life and stuff. Like, did we really pick Facebook 14 community? Like, really? I'll probably say that with anything. Your habits won't change much if Twitter disappears. For me, it's more the networking that sucks that you won't have. And I really felt like pretty proud about the networking we got on Twitter. Like, I worked pretty hard for that. I feel like each connection I had in Twitter was like worth, that it had some weight to it. So basically for that to just explode kind of sucks, you know? That's the part I hate about it. It's very good in there. We can, well, I think it's stronger and to be honest, I think it's stronger in Discord. But...
That's half a year, baby.
Half a year, baby! Yo, Francesca, thank you for the 6 months of continued support. Much appreciated, Tier 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well today. Especially because mostly... Oh! Oh, that's true. You did say that, Sheila, that they mostly use Twitter. That's right. Shit. What are they gonna use, though, at Nico Nico? Is Nico Nico a good, like, thingy? Or is that mostly, like the YouTube of YouTubes? Where would they go? Dang. I seem to have made him. Oh, I have witching. Am I lazy? Yeah, I'm lazy. Come here. Yeah, Nico was just like YouTube, right? And then, but that's what most JP uses because of it. OnlyFans. Would you guys follow my account if I go to OnlyFans? I won't like show anything though. That's the only problem. Only deep dungeon? Yeah, we could do that. Did I? Oh, I got this. Okay, let me get this steel here. I could post proactive screenshots of my cat girl. Yeah, I could. I don't have an OnlyFans account to follow with, and I'm not making one. That's fair. But I don't blame you, dude. You're here. Bibtech, you're here. It's fine. You don't have to... you know, you don't gotta follow me on all the social media. It's all good. Bum, 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 bum. I would only have I would wait, oh my god, English is so hard. Holy crap. I would have only donuts or fuzzy bunny butts from across the fields. Fuzzy bunny butts. Alright. Got it. Oh wait, what am I doing? Quality content. Oh, I'm not disputing it. I mean, look, you're a very smart young lady. I'm almost certain you know what you're doing. I heard something about provocative cat girls. Hollow, don't worry about it, dude. Get my cat girl on. Oh my god. She doesn't wear provocative clothing. Like, this is as provocative as it's gonna get. Do people use Instagram? I don't really use Instagram. Sig, you right there, dude? You had that one outfit with the crazy head and like nothing on? Maybe. Maybe. That's the outfit got me in here. Oh, I should probably bust it out again at some point, huh? Last time I tried to use Instagram, I couldn't do anything because I had a Facebook account deleted. And like, yeah, every time I go to Instagram, it's the same. It's like, hey, log in with your Facebook. I'm like, I'm already logged into my Facebook. Can't you remember that I'm already logged into Facebook? And then I just give up. Because I'm permanently logged into Facebook. I do use Facebook. But it irritates me that Facebook, that Instagram is like, hey, you want to log in with your Facebook account? It's like, well, don't you already know I'm logged in? Aren't you the same company? Like, shouldn't you already know this? You joined this community because of the dancer run? Are you, like, really? Damn, dude. Maybe I should bring back the glamour. That was helped by our buddy Celine. She helped me with that one. Came back to Deep Dungeon after about a year, and I managed to get Lone Hero and Necromancer this week! Ja Crispy! Welcome to the Double Club! Wow, that's some break. You're like, man, I'm gonna take a 1 year break. Come back, you're like, I'm God tier mode now. Holy moly. Congratulations, welcome to the club. Let's go, dude. And you are ready for the next Deep Dungeon. Also, Wallen, thank you for sniping yet another fresh Necro and Lone Hero Gamer in the chat. Much appreciated. Oh, Behemoth. Oh. I don't have Lust. The hell? Let's go this way. I'm gonna use the Biff Tech strat, which I think it starts here. I had a 1-eye last year with 2 rages and I needed some time away. Well, you know what? That time away seemed to have been good. From the looks of it. No? Which one do you start with? Do you start with this one? Which one do you start with? This one? 10:30. 10:30. What? Wait. I'm so confused now. Is that not at the 30 to the left of the exit? This one? Here? Oh, interesting, okay. But then you have to run across the room to avoid the next, like, to avoid the one that's going to the east, no? Or do you just dump, oh, do you dump the Charybdis and then go east? Maybe I should make a video? Maybe he should. I mean, I like the one I'm doing here. But I thought this was what you were doing because it made the most sense to me. Yeah, we'll call it the Biff Tech strat. Hope you enjoy a strat named after you. But basically, every time you start cast bar, you move to the next point of the star. Okay. I think I understand. Alright, let's go. Moving along. Time 1 artifact, let's go. More. I need 110 more. For reasons. A Viching? Viching. Oh wait, I was talking about this at the beginning of stream. And I know Xeno's gonna go, but is anyone in chat looking to... I have AGDQ Pog. Is anyone planning to go to PAX East? Because I'm essentially going. And if anyone's going... I think that'd be kind of cool. I already got tickets to go, so I'm going. Unless I forfeit the tickets. I'm hoping for a media pass, but I am going because I got a Friday and Saturday pass. Already purchased the tickets, already have them. Really? Don't tease me with these lies, Pin. Swear to God. Bum bum ba dum bum bum Got him. Do I really? Oh no, I don't want to do this. Kembar, hello, how you doing? He means he'll be watching you through someone's camera? Probably. Doing pretty well. I hope you're doing well, dude. Hope you had a good sleep. Hopefully you're not sick like the waifu. Good. Went into Heaven on High for the first time in a few weeks. How'd it go? Did you win the game? Have a headache, but it's mainly from late coffee. Okay. Man, it's so interesting that like the waifu sounded just fine earlier and then now she's sick. But oh well, it happens. It happens. That flow 1. Did you get shark memed? Had a few days, but normally I shrug it off. Gotcha. And it evolved into a cold. Damn. And don't you hate when that Pokemon comes in, man? You get the headache Pokemon that evolves into the cold Pokemon. I hate that. Big pull into landmine, killed 0 mobs. Well, you know what? It happens. Oh, almost used pretty. Favorite Pokemon? Anyone playing Pokemon? I got asked that. I'm not playing it. You wanna ask me? I'm not playing it. I don't think I'm ever playing that game. I'll probably just live vicariously through other people. But it's not in my wheelhouse. I just don't have an interest in Pokemon. Like, nothing against the game. I think the game's gonna be fantastic and you all should play it, but I just have no interest in Pokemon. No, I'm not playing it. I want to, but I want to get Mechamancer more. Good, that's what I want to hear. That is the type of community that I have cultured. Well, Necromancer is more important than a brand new Pokemon game. Hey Quad, haven't played Pokemon in a long time. I want to, but I need more players. You guys have your priorities straight. I'm all proud of you. Yeah, you guys are great. You guys know what's important. You know what's up. Ugh, Mitchie. No, not that one. God damn it, Ben. You bought your wife mage run, so you want some revenge. Ah, yes. Revenge. Revenge is always... No, it's not always good. It's sometimes good, but it's not always good. You're stalling, Sig? Damn, dude. What are you stalling for? I always get Pokemon games. And I never finish them because I spend too much time trying to catch level everything. That is what happened to me, Wallen, when I played Let's Go Eevee. I got into this like shiny Pokemon hunt, and I was never satisfied, and then I hated myself. And that was it. That was my experience. Yeah, it's not a game for me, man. That's why Shin Megami was nice. You know why? Shin Megami just had like evolving evolving monsters that just had like a set thing. I mean, you could RNG and manipulate their stats, I think, but it really wasn't that important. You just wanted to find out what the next monster exists and try to unlock them all that way. Hey Kieran, good morning, evening. I finished Red and Blue, but I don't think I finished the other one. I think I did play Gold Silver, but I don't even think I finished that. I finished Red and Blue. I destroyed Red and Blue. And you know, it's so interesting, guys. You know how old I am? I'm old. And I played Red and Blue when it got released. But I remember a long time ago that I'll take 28. I'm still 18. I'll take 18 too. I remember a long time ago how I thought it was so crazy that they had this glitch in the game to get Mewtwo or like Mew or like the glitch Pokemon. You know, like you had to do all these like weird like cheat codes, like, you know, back in the day when you had like a book that gave you like the cheat codes to the game. Of how to do these things and like get these, like, you know, the glitch out the game and all this stuff. And then like you fast forward into like 2020 and 2021 and you have gamers playing Red and Blue, or actually just Blue, unlocking every single Pokemon by glitching the game to the most craziest extent. And how something like Missing No and Mew, or like baby steps, like those are like, oh, that's the easy thing. How about we overflow your data so that we can input infinite, like these are the things that you think were like the cheat codes, but they're like, it's just mind-boggling to me. Like, I think of cheat codes so differently now because of how people speedrun games, you know? Like, that was like the original way of breaking a game. Of course, that was in essence kind of intended, but now you're kind of doing things that technically wasn't intended. You're manipulating source code. yeah, cheat game. Yeah, but there are like cheat codes now. That, like, I don't know how to explain it right, but in essence, like, people are breaking games because they're just too damn smart. It's so mind-boggling to me. But yeah, I never think of cheat codes the same anymore. Rewriting Mario World to play Flappy Bird. I think the most wild one that, and someone has to correct me here, but there was one where you had to get to the credits of something, and they had to input 3 different games. It was like starting with like Zelda, and then you took it out and inputted like Dragon Quest, and then took it out, put it like Mario or something, and like brought it back to Zelda, and then hit credits. Because you were just injecting code. Glad to see you stream on They Are My Partner at Night. Oh yeah, let's go, dude. I got you, Tetsuya. I think that's what you meant. That I will keep you company. I've never seen that one. I don't remember the details, and I'm sure I effed up the details, but it's something like that. Like, they actually like had to change game cartridges to insert like code into it. I think so. I think if you Google search like speedrun glitchless 3 cartridges, you probably come up with a thing. Like there's only like really like one case of it. Like, it shouldn't be that hard to find. I'm so old. I got my cheat code to Nintendo Power. I still remember Nintendo Power. Actually, I do remember. I do remember. I was cleaning out my stuffs from like a long time ago, and I think I remember having those magazines. I think I tossed them all. I think. There's part of me kind of feels like maybe I should, but what am I using it for, really? All the issues are online? Oh, interesting, okay. I used to think cheat codes were so cool when I was little. Like, I'm like, wow, you can do this thing in the game that, like, they didn't intend you to do? Like, I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I didn't care, like, I was necessarily cheating. It was just, I thought it was kind of cool that you can, like, essentially debug the game. Although, that's not how I thought about it, but that's kind of what it was. You're debugging the game. You still have them? And you're like, aw, damn, dude. I did have Nintendo Power Games. I think I did have Electronic Gaming. Chico's amazing as a kid. Oh. Now they disable achievements. Thought I wouldn't use them anymore. Broken cartridge leads to speedrunners beating... Broken cartridge leads to beating in 8 seconds? No! Let me see if I can find it. I do search. I can sell cartridges. Let's see. Oh, I think this one. Maybe it's the same one you ran into. New Dragon Quest III speedrunning strategy involves swapping around other cartridges. Speedrunners have a knack for finding blah blah blah. In the video, broke down the strategy, which involves pulling the cartridge of Dragon Quest III and inserting several other games: Dr. Mario, Final Fantasy, Kirby Adventure. Okay, record the full playthrough of the speedrun. The video tweeted highlights blah blah blah. This is the link I'm looking at. Yeah, I think that was the same one. Okay. There was something in Dragon Quest III where you overheat the cartridge and you somehow got a level 99 your characters. People are too smart, man. That's why, honestly, when I was like submitting like this, like the Palace of the Dead to like GDQ, part of me was thinking like, how do I compete against a guy who can get 255 Pokemon in a speedrun in one cartridge? Like, what the hell am I doing? Like, am I really competing against these guys? Like, oh, what about the guy who's trying to clip into like 1 pixel and like zoom past like, you know, 20 like 80% of the game? Like, what am I doing? Hey Ada. Hey Dante, thanks for the 15 months. I really appreciate the support. Yeah, I'm gonna zip pin. We're gonna do some Elden Ring zipping. Hold on, I gotta kill this enemy first. You're gonna watch me for 2 hours. I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna be on this wall, and I'm just gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna go back and forth, and like if we do it right, we can clip through the wall and fall down. That'll be my speed run. It'll be the most exciting thing you'll ever see in all of Final Fantasy XIV. Pokemon Tomorrow gonna pick it up tomorrow in the afternoon. You won't see me for the rest of the month. Ada, I have a very important question for you. Are you ready? Did you finish Persona 5? No? Feels bad. Hey kid, buddy! In my dream you did? What is the ending in your dream? How did the game end in your dream? I just let Toxic make some dumb. Persona 5 is one of my favorite games of all time, honestly. Yeah, I'm trying to keep Ada on track. Ada decided to start Persona 5. I'm like, I'll see you in 2 years. But she keeps playing other games. Like, I don't know what's going on. This Dragon Quest III is wild. Literally hot swapping NES games. Yeah. I don't know how people figure these things out, kid. I don't know what the hell people think of and how they end up doing it. Like, it's just beyond my comprehension. All I see is the result. Imagine playing a game besides 14. Didn't you have Spooky Wednesday or something like that, Sheila? Like yesterday or something? Uh-huh. Oh. Well, see, I go through the worm, I go through the scorpion. I choose you. Yeah, like, I remember that day, like, I saw you streaming, and then I think I finished showering, and then you were done streaming. I'm like, god damn it. Like, I had brought my, like, my Bluetooth headset and everything, and you're like, you're done. I'm like, well, whatever. Fuck this. Yo, hi, Z. Thanks for coming to chill, I appreciate it. It's good to see you, madam. Guys, Miss Zuon. You can find her now in Tumblr. She be on Tumblr now. I don't think I've ever used Tumblr. I think I've looked at it once and I got very confused and I never looked at it again. You missed Dead by Daylight and Phasmo. Dead by Daylight is actually hilarious. It's actually hilarious? Oh boy, actually hilarious? I don't know what I can do about that. I haven't used it in over a decade! So it's gonna be a ride trying to navigate. A decade? Wow. So like when you were in high school or something? Dude, I don't know what I'm using if like Twitter just hits the dirt. I don't know what I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna like see what all the people are going for, and I'll just be like, alright, I guess I'll just go here. Whatevs. Yeah, I know, dude. I mean, dude, I'm such a creature of habit. I think you're kind of the same, maybe. I could be completely off base, but I'm such a creature of habit, dude. I just don't want change. It's so irritating. Like, I gotta set this thing up. I gotta like find it. Like, how am I even do my post now? Like, I gotta find everyone again. Like, yeah. Mental wall. I hate change. That's why, for sure, if like something with like OBS breaks, it just throws me into like this huge like, it just throws me into this huge chaotic scene. I'm like all panicky. I don't know what to do. Like when the microphone, like when you guys were pointing at my microphone changing, that threw me out so much. It's so irritating. I'd see a pin. Have a good one. I don't mind changing. Problem is, there's no site that people are using. I saw Mastodon. I don't even care for it. See, for me, like that's the thing though, Wallen. I will go where, I kind of hate that I'm saying that because I kind of don't want to be the follower. I don't want to be, but like this is social media, so you kind of want to go where the people are. And it's kind of like me. I keep Facebook around. I would have totally deleted Facebook for like a long time ago, but I need to use it for like IRL things. And that's it. That's my only justification as to why I really have Facebook. Also, right now, Facebook has been really good at selling me products. Like, really good. I bought a couple things because they give me, like, really actually good ads, and their products have been pretty good. That's, like, all I use Facebook for, really. And then I occasionally look into, like, my family affairs, which is, like, sometimes I only have enough patience for, like, that, like, once a week. I put off OBS updates, like, months because I'm afraid it'll break something. Oh, yeah, I try to do that with, I don't know if this happens to you, Z, Windows updates. Windows updates, like, decimate all of my microphone and headset settings. It's so bad. Discord breaks, OBS breaks. It's so awkward when I go into a call and, like, they don't hear me. I can hear them. Like, I don't know what's going on! And then I remember there was an update. I'm like, oh, 1 second. I fix everything, and I go through all my programs to change everything that I have. Yeah, it can. It seriously can. Like, I try to put that off to, like, when I'm like, I know I'm gonna wake up and try to remember this thing. I was actually lucky. The last one we had, which I think came in like 2 days ago, didn't break anything, which I was shocked. I already went through Discord. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go change Discord. And I'm like, oh, it's fine. Okay, well, works for me. Bum ba bum ba da bum bum ba da bum bum ba da bum. Dude, I haven't picked up any lusts. What the hell? Whatever. I usually have lust for this fight, but I'm just gonna do this normally. They sound like cats again. We are going to 120 tonight, and then we're gonna be trying a new game that actually it just released on Tuesday. Ragnarok Begins. It is a sponsored stream. It looks pretty good. I think people were saying it's a side scroll or something, so we'll play it for 2 hours. Candy? Is that what it's selling, you guys? Oh, it's candy corn. Oh, it's like actual candy corn? Bruh. Just pay $2 shipping. Pog. God, I hope that makes me $20 for the end of the night, because I'm done with that ad. I don't want to use it anymore. Great. I think those ads are good for the right people. I'm not the right people. That's what it comes down to. I'm just not the right people. I think it's one more sap, yeah? Nope, it wasn't. Damn it. Candy can sour bear. Wait, what? Oh, that's what. Oh, it did it? So, candy corn or candy can sour berries. Interesting. I guess it's better than the weird. You guys remember that? If some of you were here, we had that really weird ad where it was like someone from Arcane. Who was it, Logan? Since you're an Arcane enthusiast, who was the person from Arcane that kept like basically jump scaring everyone in chat? I don't know who that was. At least it's like not. Oh, but I did actually manually delete that ad. So I have the ability to like pick the ads I want to show on stream. I totally deleted those. I'm like, oh yeah, we're not having that one because it scared my chat every single time it came up. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, that's the exit. Let's go strength. Oh god, I can't wait to play this game! Can't wait to play Crisis Core. It's gonna be so hype. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Let's go this way. Yeah, I think it was Jinx. You're right. I think that's who everyone was saying. It was like the one with the blue hair, I think. Yeah, turn that ad off. And that was by the way, that was the start of when I started to not like the ads anymore. Because I would have been okay if you guys were like, oh, cool, an ad. But no, you guys are like, oh my god, that scared me. I'm like, well, that's not what I want to happen. I want you guys to enjoy my stream. I don't want you guys to get jump scared. Like, what the hell? Like, I would have been okay if you guys thought it was funny, but some of you guys were like legit, like, bothered by it, and I'm like, god damn it. Thought it was funny after the first time. Yeah, I guess, like, I was just kind of looking at the reactions, like, as we're doing it. I don't know, it just wasn't, wasn't quite happy with it. There's a link for Ragnarok Begins, by the way. That's the game we're playing. It's both on PC and mobile. I think it's more of a mobile game, if anything. But we'll definitely give it a good shake and see how the game is and see if you guys like it. Thankfully, with this sponsorship, I like it because I just have to play the game. Like we had, I actually had a sponsorship for Genshin, and it was like there was like a new event for Genshin or something, but I had to, for me to actually earn money on that sponsorship, I had to get you guys to download the game as a new account, by the way, a new account, and to play to like rank 6. And if you play to rank 6, then I get funds out of there. And I'm like, ugh. Like that sounds cool, but man, I just, you know, maybe like, you know, if they ever had an ad for Final Fantasy XIV, and it's like, hey, you'll earn cash by getting someone to download Final Fantasy XIV for the first time and getting to like level 10. I'll be like, okay, good. I played the game, I like the game, I'm gonna do it. But like, it's kind of weird just trying to do that for like a game I've never played before. Because I feel like I'm not gonna be authentic with my advertisement or something. I mean, I did play Genshin before, but I prefer, it's more my speed, where I just give the game exposure. We just give it a fair look at it, and then take it or leave it. And maybe, hopefully, like, I don't know, 2 people end up playing the game just because it looks cool, not because I told you to play it. Like, I don't know, it feels bad. Like, I understand those campaigns. And again, it's one of those things where, like, you get the right person for it, then it works out, and I don't know, that's just not my thing. I definitely didn't take that one. Like, I could have earned, just to give you guys a perspective, I could have earned a maximum of $1,120 if I had gotten 92 of you to play that game. That was what they gave me. And, like, that sounds great, but, like, man, am I really gonna get 92 people to play this game that have never played that game before to play all the way to rank 6? And then it felt like when we did Raid Shadow Legends, that was kind of what it was too, because you had like tiers of like bonuses and stuff. Like if you had gotten like X amount of people, you got a bonus amount of cash. And so I had myself like literally like being like, hey guys, we're like 5 away from getting this bonus thing. I don't know, it just wasn't my thing. I get it, but you know, probably I'll leave it to someone else to do that. Let me just play the game. I'm happy with that one. Bum. Check affluence. Oh, Rezo, that's good. Wow. Alright, well. I guess we're gonna use the resolution. What's up, friends? Seems to be a party tonight. I missed. I suck. I think I'm gonna miss. Nope. Oh, there's something else, okay. I'll check both chests. Okay, this is the reso. This was the, I don't know. Oh, this is a drop. Safety? Yeah, I'll take it. Strength, we'll take that. Yes, please. Pardon me. This is the safety. Oh, I would have it up. Oop. Oop. Bitching. Your butt is facing me, now you're facing me. Nope, you just missed the aggro. GG. Rage! I don't need it. Unless I wanted drops, but I don't need it. Nice. Oh, that's not a patrol. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strength, I'll come back for that. Affluence, sure, I'll use it right now. Steel's about to drop, so I need to be a little careful. Is there a... Oh, the exit is here. Let's pull the hippogriff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, pull the mummy. Probably pull the Roselet next. I gotta get the strength here. Is it the strength? I don't think I can get the chest on the far end, because it'll just kind of take me too much effort. We'll just go and maybe get some chests on the next floor. Since it is affluence, I do have one chest here. Let's go check this one. Another strength. Hi, Mr. Dragon. Mr. Dragon? Mr. Dragon? Mr. Dragon does not want to cooperate. Sight. Mr. Dragon does not want to cooperate. So we will kill Mr. Dragon. Hi, you tag me? Why you tag me? Explain yourself. F. I played right up against. Is the skill open that? Yeah, sure. I'm not. Yeah. What's your opinions on it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? I don't mind. No, I can't. Now, I am kind of like I'm not gonna bad talk the game, right? But you're certainly welcome to talk about it if you want to. I don't think I care about spoilers per se. Although, don't give me like the complete walkthrough of the game. That'll be like, yeah, you do. Yeah, you can talk about it. I'll be honest about the game. I'm not getting paid to say good things about the game. I'm just being paid to play the game. But I'm not gonna go on some like tirade about how bad the game is. That's what I don't do. No, you're welcome to talk about it. So wait, what do you think? Do you like it? What's your impressions of the game? Give me a little bit of an expectation on the game. Is good score for 100. Yeah, it's good. I would say it's like above average. I would say like top tier is 1.5 bit tech. If you want to talk about like what is like super good and what's like okay, 1.5 is definitely in the top tier. We're doing score runs. 1.45 is definitely like we're doing pretty good. When's my play? It is after I finish 120. So when I beat 120, we swap into the game. So we'll finish our business here and then do that. Today, yeah, we're doing it today. Yep, tonight. Tuda, we're doing a Tuda. It's like, you know, Kieran, it's okay. No one reads titles. It's fine. I barely read titles myself. I don't blame you. No, it's fine. Like, I've been here. I've done this long enough, man. It's fine. I have no problem explaining that to people, you know? Hey, what game are you playing? You know what? Don't worry about it. I just play this game. Wow, both hands on the keyboard? It's like, yeah. Both hands keyboard. Are you playing that? Yeah, today. Boom. Could be next week. Okay, you're not wrong. Alright, you got me. It's like when I joke about it, when someone's like, hey, so when's the Red Mage run? And I'll be like, you know, sometime after today. I'll let you know. It's a stamina system, as most gacha games, well, I don't know if it's a gacha game, but as most games I suspect will be. That doesn't surprise me at all. Probably, I mean, with most stamina games, with most, like, games that have stamina, Kieran, what I would expect is that you get the intro part of it, right? Sometimes the intro is going to be generous. You probably get a couple hours of, like, gameplay where it's, like, you kind of keep going, and then at some point you hit a wall because you're out of stamina, and you're out of free items, and you're out of everything, you gotta wait. That's an expectation of mine. I played, there was a game that I got sponsored for to do a review for, which is called Pernilla Saga, which was actually pretty good, but the game was like, I would say the game, I don't know how it is now, because I played like a beta version of it, and it needed a lot, it needed quite a bit of polish, but like, the honest thing about that was like, you know, it's a beta version, like I don't know what version it is on the final product, I never did the final product, so I didn't discredit it for that one. But that game was kind of just like any other, like when I played Brave Exvius that was like, I played that on my own time. Brave Exvius, what other mobile game had I played? I mean, Raid Shadow Legends in some extent was kind of the same thing. They give you like the intro, they let you play a lot of the game for like a couple hours. In essence, like, the game is kind of designed to play in like short bursts. And at some point you do eventually run out when you kind of put too much time into it. They either want you to spend money for it or wait. Like, Pernilla Saga was an idle RPG, so it definitely was catered to, like, you know, don't play this in long seatings, like go, like, do something else, come back to it later. But it's not that kind of stamina system. Okay. Oh wait, do I have 2 targets on me? Alright, explain yourself. What kind of stamina system is there? Nope. I never played the original, so I'm going into it fresh. Oh, that's a treasure room. Okay, let's go. I play Grand Prix that has stamina system, but refills are plenty, and you can play as little or often as you want to really love it. I like that. Like, Pernilla Saga was my first idle RPG that I ever touched. I know the concept of the idle RPG and all that stuff, like the AFK battlers, but it was an interesting one to kind of experience. Ours are classic grind Korean MMO. I never played a Korean MMO, so you have to dumb it down even further for my newbie brain. Can you hit him? Okay, thank you. XIV leveling? Ooh. Now that's a way to talk about it. Okay. So then where's the stamina part of it? What is the stamina definition that you have in mind then? Bum, 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 bum. You don't earn any more XP after you consume all your stamina. You don't earn any more XP after you consume all your stamina. So, you can still play the game. That I know. You can still play the game, but like, you just don't earn anything for playing the game? Is that my interpretation of what you just said? Just trying. You can play alt characters probably. Okay. Well, we'll see what I can do in like in the 2 hours that I've played. And we'll see what we can accomplish in those 2 hours. I don't know if this count wild character or me. Okay. I know they mentioned in some of the descriptions they had for the game, they were talking about there's housing in that game at like level 40, I believe. I think you unlock like the first class at like level 20 or something like that. But they haven't talked about anything other than any other restriction. I mean, I guess that's what it is. That's what I'm gonna be kind of experiencing, so you guys can experience it yourself and see how we do in 2 hours. Like I remember when I played Raid Shadow Legends, we definitely like I think expended all of my available stamina at first, and we started just like trying different game modes or something like that. Like the 2 hours that we had was just enough to get through that. 99. Let's go this way. Why, hello, Gravekeeper. Let's see what the exit is. I didn't play Wanderer's Rift, no. I haven't had the motivation, and I didn't beat Bahamut either. So it's kind of just fell at the wayside. I have it. I got the Deluxe Edition, but I didn't really have a motivation to do it, unfortunately. Yeah, they have a lot of the systems look cool. They had like a little bit of a monster collection stuff and everything, but it's just not enough to pull me back. Like I think the problem I have, Kieran, is that I have to get through Bahamut, and that's what's kind of being like that's why I don't care. If I didn't have to get through Bahamut, then maybe I would be okay just to hop into new content, but I gotta beat that content first. Kind of lame. I mean, no, it's not lame. That is what it is, but I know I could, but I'm gonna hate myself for it. You know, that's not the gamer I'm the gamer that wants to do it all, so it's just like, bleh. That just respawned. Great. I was maxed out eye level, but I couldn't beat like one of the stages. Like I was still trying to, when I had been playing it, I was still basically farming for gear and trying to set up my build and stuff, but yeah, I never quite got there. Why is there a treasure room on top of the exit? God, I hate my life. I am really lazy. I should have resolution. I'm sorry, not resolution. I should have steeled. Was I farming Marlboro? No, I was doing no, the same stage, but I was doing the Cactuar. So I was getting really good currency. I would do the Cactuar stage, and then I got really good currency. And so I was getting a lot of the things you get at the Bahamut shop. But it was just a slow, like, it was just a really slow grind. Basically make perfect gear. You're trying to convince me, but I just don't have time to do the game. Maybe I go into it, maybe like when they finish releasing all the DLCs, you know? But I think that's the best I'm gonna do now. I still haven't picked up a Lust. Hey Pain. What's up, dude? I know Zevran loves the game. He's a big fan of SOP. But yeah, I mean, I had my fun with that game. I did the speed runs and everything. It was a good game, but I don't know. It's very, very hard for me. It's very hard for me, Karen. If I don't play a game for X amount of time, it is very difficult for me to get back into it. I don't know how you are about that. That's how I ended up like never beating FF9 for a long time and FF12 for a long time. Because I dropped the game and then I tried to get back and I thought it was too late and I forgot everything. FF9 and FF12 both took me like 3 attempts to finally beat the game. I tried it first when it got released. I played it again and I really tried to beat the game and I got stuck on the Chocobo Hot and Cold game. And then I didn't play it for 2 weeks and I could never go back. And then I finally sat down and beat it on Steam, like about 2 years ago. And that was the same exact thing with FF12. I played the original FF12, I don't remember what I got up to. And then they released the Zodiac Age version, the Zodiac version. And I played that one, I got to a certain point, and I never got back into it, so then I just got it for Steam, and then I finally committed to that game and beat it, because I did it with a walkthrough. I just want to beat the game at that point, you know? You think I need to jump more? I'll try my best. I know which game you're gonna finish, Harvestella. Yeah, we're finishing the game. I mean, I'm happy I finished game. Like, honestly, if I played on stream, we finish it. I mean, I finished SOP, the base game, on stream, right? Like I don't think I consider DLCs as part of that category. I think I can have a pass on DLCs overall. Like, if a game comes out, let's say Harvestella releases a DLC. Like, yeah, the game is great and stuff, but I'm not gonna feel like I'm obligated to play this game all of a sudden because there's a new DLC. No, I'm not. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm destined to do it. Like, we're going to beat that game. That game is going to get defeated. So I'm looking forward to that. I did it just in time. Holy moly! We're playing again tomorrow, and we're gonna play it tomorrow. Maybe Saturday? I want to say maybe Saturday. It depends on how I feel. What am I doing Saturday? Oh, I am doing some things in the morning Saturday. Maybe we play a little bit later on Saturday. And then, Monday. How far? Okay, not to give too much away, I am in Chapter 4. I could say something further, but I think it might give away something that I don't want to mention if you're not there yet, so I will avoid saying it on purpose, but I'm basically in Chapter 4. I would say maybe about halfway through, if not 1/3 of the way through Chapter 4. Yeah, because there is something that I got, there was a checkpoint I got to, let's just say that it's spoilery. That's it. You love this boss theme? Boss theme's pretty good. This is, actually, is this a boss theme? I don't think this is technically a boss theme from Last Remnant. I think it's just a battle theme. This is still one game I'm like on the fence about playing for you guys. If you guys want to watch, if you guys want to see what Last Remnant was all about, good game. Very interesting, unique game that I've ever played. Multiple endings. Good game. You will eat me. I'm not sure how to take that sentence, but okay. I'll, oh, well. Forgot about Doom. No, I'm very careful. I'm very careful about that. Last summon with the boy looking for his sister. Yeah, and then they had multiple endings, like... I remember there being multiple endings. I think. And it played like FF8, where like... You can kind of play it in a way where you keep your level low. Kind of thing. Well, Z, you're catching up, actually. I think the last I watched you play Harvestella... I know you were in Ishgard. Because I was there. But I think you got a little further than that. Oh! And then you got the fourth fairy. And it sucked because I wanted to see you what happens when you got the fourth fairy, but I passed out because I was taking a nap. And I woke up when you already had it. I'm like, oh rip, I missed that part. Damn it. That was my bad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're not too far from me, kind of. I mean, I don't mean to like sound like your stream was boring or something. I just take my afternoon naps. Remind me more of Romancing Saga. Well, the leveling system was kind of like because I know FF8 benefited off of you from like leveling low or like not leveling at all. But there's an app stream and I mean, I take naps like basically my nap period is like 1 o'clock PM Eastern to like somewhere between like 1 and 5. I take naps somewhere there. Sometimes like literally 1 to 5, but that's usually when I'm geared to nap. Yeah, I always need a nap. I mean, it's because I stay up later, I guess, so it works out. Otherwise, I'm kind of just like very drowsy during stream or something. But yeah, I usually have my nap time there. I never played Romancing Saga. I know a lot of people like that game a lot. But I know they're coming out with a remaster, right? Like a remaster, that game's coming out very soon. Everything's coming with a remaster. Saga Frontier. I might investigate it, we'll see. I might look into it. Alteration? Alright. Oh, treasure rooms, I swear to god. I think the first one's called Final Fantasy. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay. You got me at Final Fantasy. Pull that one. It's technically the fourth in the series. Okay. Like time-wise? Chronological of the game or something like that? Or you mean like in terms of release, like the release dates of the game? You like it, aggro. Release? Okay, gotcha. Okay, let's move. Oh, nope, not yet. Let's move very slowly. Give me Peloton! Pardon me. Serenity. That's on the first floor. Oh, let me check this chest here. Oh yeah. I was like, I should use the strength on the next floor to go a little bit fast, and the game's like, here's the strength that you were thinking about using. Thanks, game. Much obliged. You're looking away. There's the exit there. Damn it. Why you gotta be like this? Okay. Final Fantasy Legend 1 to 3, Women's Slayer 1 to 3, Saga 15 1 to 2, Unlimited Saga, and then more months. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. So what kind of game is it? Like, what kind of battle system is it? Is it turn-based or is it SRPG? Or is it neither? Turn-based? Is all of them turn-based? Did Saga maintain turn-based, or did they go into the trend of action RPG like everyone else? God, I hope Rebirth, the Final Fantasy VII Part 2 will stay the way it is in terms of the battle system. I basically just don't want another Final Fantasy 16. Give me the, like, I really was in love with the remake battle system. Like, that was one of my favorite battle systems. Perfectly well done, perfect balance of things. Characters learn abilities with a light bulb. Stat gain is based on what abilities are used, no levels, just like last Remnant. Okay. Well, you had last Remnant had a almost like a class level, right? Like that's how that worked. You had like a, I forgot what it was. I want to say CP, but I don't know if that's right. But it had like a class level thingy that was like a thing for what the party was. Battling, yeah, battling. Yeah, and that adjusted things in the party. Like I think it opened more doors, opened more formations or something like that, right? Yeah. For a second, you didn't saw you were there. Hey, Unorderly, thanks, man. We are heavily practicing too, so that's why we're on Machinist for a long time. But yeah, thanks. I mean, I'm really proud about that, and I'm gonna make sure we try our best. Hey, High Sound, thanks, man. Thanks for the raid. How was your stream? Were you doing some Deep Dungeon today? Guys, check out High Sound, member of the community. They have been doing some Deep Dungeon on their end. I believe High Sound just got Necromancer right a couple days ago. If my memory serves me right. Hope your stream was good. Nevin, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. You are correct. Oh, it's yesterday, that's right. I remember seeing your post, yesterday. Oh yeah, you know why? You know why I wasn't sure, High Sound? Because we had 3 gamers yesterday get Necromancer. It was insane. Like, I think you posted and someone else posted, like, right after or something like that. It was insane. It was awesome to see it. But yeah, how was your stream today? What are you up to today? Were you doing more Deep Dungeon? Were you just like, basically free? Doing something other than Deep Dungeon because you're no longer ball and chained into the content? Necromancer High? Oh, I think it's Wallen. As always, Wallen, you are too good to me, and also too good to this community. Thanks for gifting a sub over to High Sound. Went right back into heaven on high. Let's go. That's how it goes, dude. It's like if someone, like, you know, goes through this painstaking process of, like, climbing Mount Everest, and, like, finally gets back down, you know, survives the journey after there have been people who didn't make it through the journey, and then, like, the next day you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go climb another mountain. The very next day, it's like, yeah, you know, that's kind of fun. Let's do it again. Oh my god. Don't you want to go on vacation for, like, you know, a month or something? Don't you want to chill? Like, no, let's do it again. That's Deep Dungeon. That's the Deep Dungeon gamers for you. What did I leave on the floor? There is a steel that I want to pick up. Wait, what the hell is it? All the way in Narnia? Oh god. High Sound, you know, you've been around here for a while. I kind of remember one of the first times you hopped into this channel. So it's been quite an awesome thing to see that you got the clear, you know? I'm not sure if you were working on it pretty hardcore, if it was kind of on and off, but you know, you were around here for a while, so it's so cool to see kind of those guys and gals that I've seen over like a year or two, and just kind of slowly, like one of the best ones was Tina, our moderator, Tinasaurus Rex, who had been working on it for Lone Hero for 3 years, if not more than that. and finally gets it about 2 weeks ago. Like, that's so cool. That's so inspirational. 3 years of trying to get this title. Just doesn't give up, and then God gets it. To be fair, she decided to turn into a god gamer. She was playing with weights this entire time. So she's like, you know what? I think it's about time we take the weights off. That's what she said. And then boom, clears. Go figure. She just didn't have to be held back anymore. Been doing it on and off, and I even remember the question you asked me back then. Hell yeah. I'm glad you had a good memory. It's good to see it. I love it, and I can't wait for that to become what we'll see in the next Deep Dungeon. You know, that kind of interaction and that kind of journey for everyone. And I hope the next Deep Dungeon is gonna be. I hope the next Deep Dungeon is gonna be difficult. I want everyone to suffer. I want to suffer. But then, how much more of a satisfying experience is it when you try to do something so freaking hard, and then you get the clear? You know, that's what I want to experience. That's more that I want the challenge to be satisfying. We're gonna. Oh, you're gonna stay with Machinist, bless. I like the Machinist run. Big fan of the Machinist run in Heaven on High, honestly. I think Machinist is a bit of a sleeper in Heaven on High nowadays. Like it didn't lose anything. It's fine. It's a perfectly fine job. It's just tanks for sure got so much more popular, and I think they suit the style of a lot more gamers, especially with the way we play 14. I think it fits more people's speed. Whereas, like, when are you ever gonna really kite around like I am in this game? You know, I think this kind of gameplay really only exists in like Deep Dungeon solo, at least to like an actual legit challenge, etc. Because you don't really play like you don't want to play like this in a raid or in a dungeon, more or less, because you're gonna kind of make it a little messy for the rest of your party. But a tank is more up the speed of most 14 gamers. How you're supposed to handle enemies. You love the job so much. I love to hear it. I love to hear that. Machinist is a lot of fun. I'm excited to learn everything with the community in New Deep Dungeon. I can't wait, man. It's gonna be a new experience for me too, Pain. You know, for Palace Undead and Heaven on High, essentially, you know, we were on our own. Meiji too, she was on her own. Me and Meiji did not really cross paths in terms of exchanging information. Like, we watched these other streams and stuff, we knew of each other's existence, but she wrote her guide independent of her own, which really makes that even more impressive, right? You would think there'd be some kind of collaborative effort. No, she did that all on her own. She figured it out all on her own and put it into thing all on her own. I had nothing to do with that guide. I mean, I got the video now, the POVs and stuff. That's where my strong suit is, but that's all her, and I think it's just really good. But now, like, we're gonna be handling New Deep Dungeon really with the community in mind. You know, information's gonna spread like wildfire very fast. People are gonna be excited to just share their findings, to you know, give something that can help someone else. I think it's just gonna be such a cool experience. It went well. On Tuesday, we did our first mock run with Frosty, who's gonna be on my virtual couch. And the gist of it was, like, I reviewed the run. There are lots of things that I think I can do a lot better, but as the run it was and how it progressed and how we did the things, we felt like if that was the run on GDQ, then it would be like that would be satisfying. Like, it was a pretty good run to actually just be on GDQ at that time. So it's cool to see it, but there's a lot of things that I personally think I can do a lot better, and we're going to do it again maybe in about 2 or 3 weeks. Yo, what's up, Para? How you doing, dude? So yeah, it went well. I thought it went better than I thought it would. You know, once I was nervous, by the way. I really was nervous about the run. Like, I was trying to put myself in that mind frame of like a GDQ thing, and I was getting pretty nervous. But once I got into the groove, once you just started the run, it just became business as usual. But it was hilarious. I think what was so funny, there were 2 major things You're grinding Pixelmon, a Pokemon mod from. Ooh, that sounds cool. There were two major things that me and Frosty missed talking about, which is hilarious. We didn't really discuss, like, what Palace of the Dead is, and we never said a word about me playing on a keyboard. Which is, like, part of, like, why I even submitted the thing in the GDQ to begin with. It was like, you know, I'm playing on, like, 2 hands on the keyboard. Never spoke a word about it. It was hilarious. I'm like, oh, damn, we kind of just missed over that one. So there's a couple topics that we'll try to really try to focus on and make a priority to talk about. Because I definitely felt like I had too much to talk about, so I need to kind of dial it back a little bit, and kind of really like pinpoint the ones we really have to discuss, you know. No, and I thought about that too, Kieran. It crossed my mind about Tactics Ogre, but I couldn't pull in that information. You know, like just for the sake of argument, like if we fought the 100 boss, that would be like a perfect, like, you know, segue into like, oh, Tactics Ogre, look, this boss is in Tactics. But it's kind of like I would envision the Tactics Ogre mention to be kind of a little bit in passing. Like I can just like drop some facts about Tactics Ogre, but it would just be because of that relation, why it's like it Palace of the Dead, Inception, all that stuff. What's up, Killer Jolt? I'm not sure if I would go. Wait, but I am not sure if I would go for talking about how you're playing, as if you're talking to or as if you're talking to a brand new. You could wear some TO gear. Wait. Okay. Oh no, Kieran said, I'm not sure if I would go about talking how you are playing. If you were talking to MMO players or you're just talking to brand new. Well, the thing is, the challenge. So Killer Jolt, when I submitted the GDQ run, it is part of the description of the run. It said I'm playing without a mouse. Actually, where's my mouse? Here's my mouse. I'm playing without a mouse, so I have to talk about it. Like it's part of like, why is the category, you know, Palace of the Dead 171 to 180, 2 hands on keyboard, no mouse. Like I have to mention it at some to some length. Otherwise it's just kind of it would just be silly. But we did just literally just forgot to mention it. Probably more challenging with a mouse. I mean, it could be. That could be possible. I think statistically speaking, it probably more than likely people play with a keyboard mouse. Probably. If I were to put money on that. But also, this is also a PlayStation game. My point is, do you talk about it in the sense that people are expecting you to play on a keyboard, or have no idea people play? Nobody knows. That makes sense. It does make sense, yes. I think, and that's a very good point to make. Like I think I would approach it from both angles, Killer Jolt. So for instance, we're playing on PC, right? You will see the console in the description of the run. So it'll be like Final Fantasy XIV console PC. So I think you could make the assumption that if you're on PC, you're like a vast majority of people are probably playing keyboard mouse, right? I think if you look at it in the broader scale of two-hand on the keyboard, there probably isn't very many gamers that play like this in any game. Probably, if I were to make a bet. So for the PC genre, it would cover like the keyboard mouse gamers. But then I would also probably put in the idea that, oh, this is similar to controller. The layout is similar to controller, the way you move, the way you kind of do things, like it'd be kind of similar to that. So that would kind of hit the PlayStation console part of it. To give that relation, so you kind of hit both points, you know what I mean? I mean, it's different from all the different categories. It obviously is different from a keyboard mouse, it obviously is different from a controller. So it's more about, you know, what are those main... I mean, if anything, those are the main 3 or 2 kind of types of game ways to play this game that are common. In general, I think PC... I expect most games in general think PC that think... Yes, yeah. I agree. Yeah, that was a good point you made, though. And honestly, like talking through it kind of helped me think about it, so that probably will stick in my brain. But yeah, we'll probably do something like that, you know? Also, by the way, after we finish the 120 floor, we are going to be playing Ragnarok Begins, so if anyone wants to check out that game and see if that's that might be a game you might want to play for your mobile device or on PC, we're going to give it a good look for about 2 hours. So I'm pretty excited about that game to see what it's all about. It looked pretty, amongst anything else. It did look pretty. I like pretty games. Well, I mean, all games are pretty, right? I mean, I just finished watching our buddy Sharpie Dressed Man play Faith, the Unholy Trinity, and that game was like an 8-bit retro game that got released like this year or something like that. But that was a really interesting and spooky game. I never would have thought a 8-bit game could creep me out so much, and it managed to do that. Like I would say, like if anyone watched Madison, I know Z played Madison, but I thought Faith was actually slightly more creepier than Madison. Madison was just scary. I got Foxy, and I gotta let you through, Kieran. Hold on. Madison just played on like the silly ways of like a player would get scared in a game, which is fine. I mean that was effective, but like I really like I think Faith got into my head more than Madison did, to be honest. Like, oh, yeah, Faith. Yeah, that's a good game. I would recommend that game if you guys like scary games. And there's multiple endings too. I kind of hope Sharply Dressed Man will play that game on his stream to get the other endings. So I kind of want to see what the other endings are. And like he's the only one really gonna watch him play that game. I'm not gonna play that game. Forget it. Those are not games I play ever. Off stream, on stream. You know, someone threatening me. No, I will not play that game sponsored either. Sorry. Hey, I'm gonna sponsor you to play this game. Like, yep, I'll play something else. Give me like Hello Kitty or something. I'll do that one. I'll play Hello Kitty on stream. Bet. Boom. Boom, boom. There's a lot of enemies. It's really impressive the weird stuff you can do with 8-bit games. Undertale blew me away with the little Easter eggs in it. Yeah, Undertale. I wish, Killer Jolt, that I did not. A part of me wishes I never watched the speedrun of Undertale. I didn't know what Undertale was, and it was on GDQ as one of the finale games. And I was just like, what is Undertale? And I watched the speedrun, and I'm like, oh my god, this game is so cool. Watching these guys destroy Undertale. But I saw it from like beginning to end. I saw all the secret bosses, I saw most of the endings. I'm like, I mean, how can I play this game now? I know what the game is all about. I know where it leads to. It's just, I kind of ruined the game for myself like that. And I kind of wish I would be able to play that game, but that's it. I can't play that game. I was trying to get into the, what's it called? Delta Ruin, right? The sequel to that. I did play the initial version. I didn't try the other one that came out. I think there was a part 2, part 3. I haven't seen anything on that game, so that kind of opens the door for me to do it. But yeah, like I totally got interested because I thought Undertale was great, and it would have been nice to play that game like fresh. Yo, what's up? What's up? Oh, can't see me anymore. Such a cutie. Thanks, dude. I like this cat girl. The way I got the cat girl, I really like the way she came out. Big fan. Speaking of, actually, I need to check, I can't check it now. I gotta check, I think... Actually, when I'm in between floors, I'm gonna take a look if they if they may have approved my incentives for GDQ, because I think it was supposed to happen today. I think today I find out if they improved my incentives. So I'm gonna maybe take a look in between floors here. So I think I have to open Chrome to make that happen. And Chrome, let's just say my Chrome is very busy. I like keeping tabs open, let's just say that. Incentives. So I have incentives that I put in for the GDQ run. We did a Fantasia War, and then I did a exhibition of Dark Knight Landmine 171 plus. Those are the two I put in, and I'll see. I think the Fantasia War hopefully would get in, because I think that is a perfect one to represent 14, like as simple as you can get. That should be, you don't need to play the game to understand, like, you know, picking a race or something. You know, maybe some guy who's never heard the game before is like, I don't know, let's just pick the Hrothgar, that sounds weird, let's just check that one out. Yeah, raid? Hell yeah. Yeah, and then the Dark Knight is the landmine play. I picked Dark Knight in particular because I think that one would be more hype with the way Living Dead works. So I picked that one in particular. And then I gave them a demo. I showed them a video of the clip that we did from one of my tweets. So at least they have an example of what they're looking at. Good high quality ad. Anyway, whatever. Pardon me. Nice. Gonna focus target the Mimic, but I gotta focus in on the bee first. How do you do dark as part of the machine? Oh, separate file. I'm gonna build a file all the way to 171. And it's gonna feel bad though, Kieran, because I'm basically gonna do the file, do the landmine play, and then just leave. And the file is just gonna die at 171. Because that's all I'm doing it for. So I'm just building it just for the demonstration. You know? It's a lot of work for like an 8-minute thing, or like a 2-minute thing, but you know what? You do it for the show, you do it for the entertainment, that's it. Because no, you know why? This is why I thought about that. I thought about that, Kieran. But here's the thing: if I do get selected for that incentive, basically what will happen? This is how the whole thing will happen. We do the incentive at the end of the run. It's like, here's the landmine play, blah 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 blah. Thanks for having me. You know, enjoy the rest of the marathon. Catch you guys later. There is no way in hell I'm going to be focused after like finishing and doing the outro to like complete the run. Like, I want to like decompress. I want to like, you know, maybe talk to Discord and like talk to the gamers and stuff after. There is no way I will be focused to go like 50 minutes of like radio silence and like finish the run, you know? I'll just dump the run. It's just whatever. I mean, if people wanted to see a Dark Knight, I'll just do a brand new Dark Knight file, you know? So we'll just dump the run. I can't hit pause, you know, I can't hit pause, I can't do anything, so... It's a bunch of hours. Hey, look, you know, here's one way to look at it, Kieran. If it's an incentive, okay, and there was a price point, let's say you had to donate $10,000 to get that run in, and people spent $10,000 to get that run in, yeah, I did my job. Like, the job's done. I did what I needed to. That's a $10,000 run, you know? Like, I'm good. You don't gotta do more than that. So yeah, I'll gladly dump the run. But then let's say, well, actually, I wouldn't set up the file if I didn't get the incentive. But like, let's say the file already got. Let's say I already had the file set up, then I would finish it normally, like on another stream. If that were the case, but yeah, I'm not gonna continue to get it. I'm gonna want to wind down, you know, talk to Frosty a little bit after we finish up. I want to do it, like, I want to be able to focus in on that. I don't want to, like, basically just like spent 40 minutes just doing that run. So. Ow. How could you? Alicanto. I'm gonna lose Steel, I think, so I kind of will just make this a little complicated, but it's whatever. Yeah, I'll lose Steel, so I'll probably have to use a potion. Oh wells. Should have saved Tactician. I'll wait for a reassemble. I'm gonna have to start healing though. Got plans for the time in between and the new AGDQ? Probably Astro. No, Crisis Core Crisis Core should be done before GDQ. Because Fire Emblem is what? When's Fire Emblem? Isn't like mid-January? So I'm going into Fire Emblem, or is it like the end of January? I'm not sure what the date. I know it has a date, but it's somewhere in January. But I'm going from Crisis Core to Fire Emblem to Octopath 2. But yeah, it's basically Astro and then cleaning up all the backup files. We'll just see how many times I can clear in a row consecutively and then get back to Astro, and then that's it. Octopath 2. Octopath 2, and then Theater Rhythm. Theater Rhythm at the end of February, but Octopath 2 I think is in the beginning of February. I'm so excited for Octopath 2, holy moly. I cannot wait to play that game on stream, oh my god. That was another game I couldn't put down when I first played that game. I just wanted to keep playing that game. Yes, it's in the beginning of February. Here, let me actually there's a couple things I want to do. So let's see. Octopath 2 release date. It is February 24th for Octopath 2. Fire Emblem Jean-Luc Picard Engage release date. No, I need a release date. Release date. January 20th. Yeah, so I'll have a month to beat Fire Emblem, and then you get into Octopath. Wait, when's Theater Rhythm? Oh, Theater Rhythm's in the beginning of the month. Oh, I think that releases first. Theater Rhythm, can't spell it, February 16th. Okay, that can be later then. I'll have a little bit of time to play that game. Oh wait, no, that's not right. That's wrong. Theater Rhythm, I don't know what the new one's called. 2022? No, that's wrong. 2023. Oh, it is. Oh, February 16th. It is February 16th anyway. It was interesting. I didn't know this. Oh, what's up, Willow? I didn't know this. Did you guys know this? So I looked up Theater Rhythm release date. So that was the original Theater Rhythm, the one that came out of 3DS. It released February 16th, 2012. And now the new one, Theater Rhythm, what's it called? Final Bar? Theater Rhythm Final Bar releases at February 16th, 2023. It actually is the same date the original got released. Interesting. No, it's a whole brand new thing. They're redone. It's not a port. It's like a brand new version of the game. No, I mean it has the same songs and such, but it is a brand new version of the game. Okay, I need to check my email. Well, I'm not seeing anything here. Let me see over here. They didn't update the incentives, not yet. Maybe it's later. I know they said today they're gonna do the incentives for the GDQ stuff, but they didn't talk about it. Let me see the Discord. No mention on the thing. Okay. Yeah, nothing there, so... Okay. Let me catch up and chat a little bit, because I fell behind a little bit. Did you do the Tessa speedrun? No, I didn't speedrun Octopath. That was before I got into speedrunning. I know about the Tressa speedrun. I heard about that. So many exciting new games in the Astro Palace. Yeah, exactly. We got priorities, dude. Willow, you gonna do the Astro no sustain? I hope so. Hope you had a good sleep, by the way. The game I'm looking forward to most than Crisis Core. When is Oh, okay. So there's no release date. I would play that. Biff Tech. I would play Dragon Quest 3 because it's gonna have the 2D HD pixel whatever you call it. So it's basically gonna look like Octopath. Also, that's essentially the sequel to Dragon Quest 11, right? So like all the more I want to play that game because it kind of would feel like the sequel to that game, which would be kind of cool. Alright, so we got 10 more floors here, guys. And then we are going to swap over to Ragnarok Begins. We're going to play a sponsored stream of Ragnarok Begins. So we're going to check that game out and see if you guys like it. I mean, you don't have to do anything. You just have to just watch the thing. But if you guys end up liking it, maybe it becomes a game that you can play. Well, wasn't the callback... did I do ad? No, I'm not required to do ads like the rest of the month. So I'll do it in between... our setup when I'm setting up for Ragnarok, but yeah, I'll have to decide. You were really close, Willow. I believe in you, dude. There are things that there are things I could point out as to you playing it could make sense unless they change them. Well, I thought so when I was initially reading up the thing, Biff Tech, it was at the end of the game, right? When they had the final cutscene, and like whoever woke up or something in the house. They're like, oh, that's Dragon Quest 3. I remember reading that from like a forum post or something. So that's why I'm thinking that it was the sequel. Oh, I gotta kill you. Welcome back! So far, so good over here. Whoops. Actually good. Soon TM. Just dodge those Exa flares, dude. How hard can it be? Just stack and dodge Exa flares. Shouldn't be too hard. You're ready to dodge them. I want to dodge extra flares in the new deep dungeon. Can we have extra flares in the new deep dungeon? So mean of all the guides and clear videos to cut phase 8 to trick everyone. Oh my god. Imagine. Realistically, they're not a hard mechanic. No, they're not a hard mechanic. I think they're a hard mechanic if they're coming from opposite sides of the arena. That makes it a little bit harder, right? Because like Bahamut, like Golden Bahamut was just like get behind one. The one from Boja Zadnar, that one's a tiny bit tricky because you have to be like in the middle of the hitbox for the extra flare because you have them coming from the opposite arena. So like just getting behind them is not enough. You have to actually like be a little more intelligent about it. Like the emerald weapon ones, emerald weapon, emerald weapon, emerald weapon. Is that like the guys that shoot at the outside? Is that the one? Am I thinking that correctly? No more candy? Candy con? Candy... whatever. Candy con? The little helicopter... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. That was after the shooting guys, yeah. Candy can? Guys, thanks for giving me pennies for watching that ad. Appreciate it. Candy can. By you acknowledging the ad, you have given me pennies. You are funding my life right now, it's great. Thank you. Thank you for the pennies. Thank you for the single yen. Appreciate that. Cheetah, what can you buy in Japan for 1 yen? Can you buy anything for 1 yen? Hey, aw, you did not have to do that. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm protesting these 5 subs. Dang, Cheetah. Learn to spell Leadhead, Swimming, Shiro, and oh, a lot of homies. Okay. My gift sub thing is now scrolling left to right. That's so odd. So weird. Ban her? She said. You're right, Sig. No, you can't buy anything at 1 yen. Rip. $100 yen is like $1, sorta. Yeah, US dollar. Is US dollar still stupid strong? Oh my god, Logan. Thank you, Logan. You're so kind. Thanks, guys. I mean, Logan's still in the lead. With Wallen, like, kind of sniping all the necromancers and stuff. It says 15 for Loken right now this month. Tonight? I mean, that's fair. I mean, look. It's much appreciated. Wait, where am I going? This way. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the support. Much appreciated. You know, I feel bad a little bit. So I got contacted by some charities. It's like charity season. It's the holidays. You do some charities for holidays, but We had one that we did this year, the National Children's Alliance, and they were great. They really treated me really well. We had another one that I was kind of thinking of doing, but I eventually just kind of decided not to. Because you guys are just so nice to the charities, but I don't want to tap you guys out. But now, like, with GDQ coming in, I'm like, it's making it hard for me to, like, decide to do a charity on stream when I'm just being like, just go to GDQ, it's rough. Feel bad, but, like, you know, you can only do so much. So I think and then there was another one, like the Make-A-Wish one that's there too, but I pretty much just passing on all of them. Probably do it on I think I might try to go about it like, I think I like the 2 charities that we did, and probably spread them out through the year. So we do like 2 charities outside of any other like big events and stuff. So. Wee woo wee woo. What emote is that? Wow, I like that cop emote. This idea got in my head right now. Mimic job for Deep Dungeon. You choose set of skills for every job. It's absurd but kind of funny in my mind. So I'm gonna go get Drill, Living Dead, Raw Intuition, Reassemble, Xenoglossy, Peloton, Sakuchi, and whatever the hell the monk thing. No, we'll take the Sage one. The Icarus. We'll use the Icarus. Yeah, I'll take all those. Yeah, the Warrior Heal one. Yeah, we're on Tuition. Yeah, I'll build. That'll be my Build-A-Bear job. Cardia? Oh, Cardia. Wait. But is Cardia every action, though? Like, would Cardia work with me, like, doing regular physical GCDs? Cardia spell right, so I wouldn't take Cardia only because I would be on a. I would probably prefer a physical deeps. Fire for Grease Lightning. Job trait Grease Lightning. Good. You'd pick the second weapon skill of every 1-2-3 combo. I mean, Machinist is a pretty good one. Dual cast Fire 4. I like Hollow's thought there though. Grease Lightning would be good. Oh, Brutal Shell's in a combo. I guess replacing like my second combo for Brutal Shell would be kind of cool. That'd be kind of weird. I'd have to go in melee range. Probably take ninjutsu and hide. Oh, dude, screw Benediction. Are you kidding me? Screw Benediction. Also, Benediction like a 90-second cooldown. Benediction needs like a whole second to activate. Raw Intuition, these is kind of instant. Yeah, I would hands down take Raw Intuition over Benediction. You kidding me? Dragon Kick? But you need all the accompanying monk stuff to swap the stances, no? Like, if you only had so many slots to do, you'd have to take, what, like 4 things for well, maybe 3 things for, Oh crap, what's up? Missile? Well, that's Blue Mage stuff, right? So are we including Blue Mage stuff? Scholar Fairy. The Fairy would be good because if you're going DPS-ish, you can't use Cardia. Like if you went Black Mage or Red Mage type, then Cardia would make more sense than the Fairy. But if you're like a Machinist, you can't even do Cardia, right? Oh, I found a treasure room, guys. Guys, we found a treasure room. Monster room. Oh, Monster House. You're right, Monster House. Sorry, Monster House. Ah, yes, insurance. I can at least play even riskier for no reason. It's like... You haven't heard that since Tornico? That's what JP calls it. They call it Monster House, right, Sheila? And then that was inspired because of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I think? Because that's where that term came from. Something like that. The last hope was a PS1 game, Roguish Dungeon. I think Chocobo Mystery... Oh, Chocobo Mystery Dungeon. Or was it Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? Or I guess both of them? Yeah, okay. I know there was a Mystery Dungeon or something like that. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe it's Chocobo Mystery Dungeon. I hope Octopath 2 has some crazy secret jobs that I'll even siphon from OT. You know, Kieran, it's gonna be interesting because I think the base jobs are the same. The characters are different, but it looks like the base jobs are the same, so I'm not sure. That's a good question. Maybe it might be different, might not be. I mean, I'm all, so honestly, I'm all in for more the story and the music for that game. Because that was really what pulled me. I mean, the job selection was really cool for sure, and the battling, I love the turn-based classic part of it. But in all honesty, like, I was reeled in by the music, which was the best OST I probably have heard in the game, and the stories were very deep stories. So I would be okay if they recycle the jobs, but I imagine that there is some tricks to them. And I know that they're introducing a day-night cycle. You know, I think actually, I didn't really hear Chrono Triggers, but it definitely is one of the best ones I've ever heard, and that's saying a lot considering I've heard a lot of Final Fantasy, and I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. But you know what I want, amongst anything else, Kieran? I want there to be a part of the game where the characters really get together. That is the one bit that I disliked about the Octopath 1. Was that the characters, like, their individual stories were fantastic, but they did not connect. Like, they didn't get together and do things together. Like, they were very, separated from each other. And, like, the only times they actually had, like, interaction were, like, in bars. But, like, I don't know, I didn't really count that part. Like, I wanted them to, like, have, like, voice acting together or, like, some mission together. That was my preference, so I hope they do that in Octopath 2, that they get them together a little bit more. Now, I know that, and it's not knocking the game, I think the game did what it did very well, and then when you really think about it, like, you can play Octopath 2, you can play Octopath. I'm sorry, you can play Octopath 1 and only beat it with one character, so you never really see like the characters kind of get together. So it kind of plays like that. Whereas like something like a lot of the other JRPG, like Harvestella, is kind of part of that too, where you have to meet all of the characters essentially, and it like forces you into that. So it kind of lends into something similar to that fashion. But yeah, so I kind of wish they did something more together. Only complaint about that game. And as I said, it's not really a complaint because that's what they went for. That was the purpose of the game. It's more just a preference thing amongst anything else. You think I will enjoy Saga Frontier? I'll keep it in mind. I'll keep it in mind. It has openness, but then characters do have interstory weaving. Yeah, I kind of really I like to dive into that stuff sometimes, you know? I want to get more on the character if I can. I mean, that was like, I mean, like Tales of Arise kind of did that a little bit. Where, like, you could have just skipped all the extra fluff in the story, but it gave you so much, like, it gave you so much more understanding of every character. Although it didn't really affect the outcome itself. The outcome was still the same, but it was pretty cool that way. At Endgame, that game was great up until a certain part, and I'm not gonna really say more than that, but I liked that game till a certain part. Alright, let's go. Can't be after who I am. I won't say more. I will not say more because it'll be spoiler. I will not say anything. Good. Safety! Again, guys, when we finish 120, we are going to be hopping into Ragnarok Begins. It is, I believe, related to the Ragnarok Online game, if anyone played that one. It is more towards a mobile game, but I will be playing it on PC. And we'll check it out. It is a sponsored stream. And we'll give it a good look. And hopefully you guys will enjoy the game. Maybe it becomes like Game of the Year all of a sudden. Who knows? But you're just gonna have to stick around and find out. I checked it today and it seemed to work. So if for some reason it doesn't work, I'm gonna be very angry. I got into character creation, so that should be fine. But you know, I can probably figure out how to get it on like BlueStacks or something. If I really needed to do an emergency thing. DC's no! No! What floor are you on? Please tell me you're on like floor 2. Just say like floor 2 and then we good. Oh my god, you just entered? Oh. Maybe the game did register you entering. Did you check if the file's still there? Maybe by chance, by luck, it didn't eat the KO. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I'm so sorry. It counted as a KO. Fuck, I'm sorry. God damn it, I hate that. Was it your connection or was it the game? Haven't really heard too much on the game lately, but I mean that's always, you know. That's a case-to-case basis, that's for sure. God damn it. It's the game since it runs very normally. Yeah, there was someone that had a pretty horrible DC earlier too. on Discord, and I just feel for people. I have known a couple people quitting, like, their attempts at Deep Dungeon because they kept disconnecting, and they have no solution for it. Like, that feels so horrible, right? But it is what it is sometimes. Sometimes you just can't find the solution. Internet can be so finicky. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if it was a game of mine this time. Yeah, Seeker, yeah. I felt bad about that one. I don't know if you mentioned how high you went, but still, so dumb. That's my biggest fear for GDQ, by the way. My biggest fear in GDQ, dude. But that's why we have a million backup files. You speed running on, ugh. Damn. Hope by the end of you got title. Got a lot of time. There's still a lot of time left. About a little over a month and a half, depending if you're doing holidays and stuff. Oh, not this way. I'm surprised those ads have played all night. I'm surprised. I want to hang out on the roof. Is that what people your age do, Logan? How are they playing? It is a overlay on my OBS. It is linked to an application called The Show. And then it just triggers, and then they pull it from their system. So it's kind of like an extension, but not really. Like it's part. It is an extension to some extent, but yeah, that's pretty much how it works. And it plays it every so often. I'm hungry. I don't want to eat something, but. Angry Mortal. Oh, good thing I'm resistant. How do they know how many are exposed? Yes. So an extension I have, it's called The Show, and that reads, that one reads the data and statistics of the stream. And that's kind of where it does. So that's where it reads like how many people have seen it, and then I get the revenue from that one, generally speaking. Hey, anonymous gifter, thanks for gifting a sub to Flame Wheel. Sorry, Flame Wheel is a member who I interacted with a lot on YouTube, and really grateful that they were able to pass by the stream and stuff. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Much appreciation. Welcome back, Mr. Pind. How you doing? Oh, I'm dumb. Literally dumb. Good? Alright, sounds good. Yo, let's go. Bad breath. I think it's even better out of context, that's for sure. Let's do just a strength. Should be fun in just a strength. Ugh. Bum 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 ba-dum, bum ba-dum. Ow! Ow! I'm just gonna hold on to my gauge. Who needs context anyway? Everything's better without it. It's true. Makes life more exciting, that's for sure. Okay, gotta take care of the ants. What the hell are they? There you go. 1, 2, 3. So this file, by the way, will continue on Sunday. Sunday, 9 PM Eastern. We'll go from 121 to 200, presumably. So just in case you're wondering when we are going to continue this one, that'll be Sunday. Tomorrow, Harvestella. More Harvestella. Maybe a Saturday stream, I'll see how I feel. And then definitely more Harvestella on Monday. We are in Chapter 4 for Harvestella. Very exciting, very exciting. Very happy, very exciting. Boom. Alright, cool. As always, we will showcase. Oh, there's no one here! We'll showcase the. There you go. 121. Alright, so we are still gonna go stream. We're still gonna go live. We're still gonna be here. But I'm gonna be swapping games over to Ragnarok Begins. And I'm gonna take also a restroom break. So I'm gonna hit the BRB. I'll BRB in the restroom. And not BRB in the restroom. I'll BRB, go to the restroom, I'll come back, and I'll start setting things up for Ragnarok. If you guys are gonna step out for, you know, for the 14, you kind of just were here for the 14, thank you for being here. I do hope you stay, but, you know, I understand. I know what it's all about, but hey, I hope to catch you next time on a 14 stream on Sunday. We got the socials, the Discord and Twitter and all that fun stuff. But if you do want to see what this new game is about, definitely give me about 3 minutes. I'll come back, and then we will get set up for that one. So, thank you! We'll continue in a bit. Thank you, guys.